Wow. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good afternoon. Wherever you're watching me from, how are you doing? How are you doing today? How is your weekend going? Welcome to my live stream. Yeah, welcome to my Saturday live stream, everybody. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Yay! I have somebody in the house, please. Hey Nelly, hi girl, how you doing? How are you doing? Good morning to you. Just waking up here on a beautiful Saturday. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? Hi Priska and Jime. How are you doing too? Yeah, I usually have live stream Saturdays and yeah. Oh, it's good to meet you, Nelly. Honestly, I've been wondering, nobody from Minnesota on YouTube. And finally I got one. Yeah, we are going to do wonders together on YouTube streets. Definitely. How are you doing? How is the Saturday going? How are you doing? Yeah, I saw you on Facebook. I don't know, for some reason I haven't been doing Facebook that much, except if I'm having live stream. But definitely, I should be able to, activate that Facebook as well. Oh, you got my notification. Oh, thank you so much for having me on notification. I really appreciate. Thank you. So your Saturday, I believe, has been good, and the weather here, the weather is 16 degrees Fahrenheit today. So cold. I haven't been outside, but with what I'm seeing on my computer, definitely it's cold. It's cold. Just looking outside is really cold. Hey, spicy lady, the lady with the spice, with the hot, with the pepper, with everything in between. Nelly says she's still in bed. Nelly, honestly, everybody in my home, they're still sleeping in my house. I'm the only one awake. And it's because I do this live stream on Saturdays. Sometimes I fluctuate 8 a.m., 9 a.m., depending on how I woke up, you know. So I woke up well this morning. That's why I'm doing 8 o'clock. The other day I woke up late, so I did 9 o'clock. So it all depends the timing, how I slept the night before. If I slept so good, if I wake up very well, that means I'm gonna start 8. If not, it's going to be 9. How you all doing? Spice is still on bed. Yeah. I know you will, because you went to bed last night at 2 a.m. or 3, being busy in the other room. Oh boy. How you all doing? Priska, my darling. Priska, I tried calling you yesterday. I think twice. I didn't reach you. Even my husband was asking after you yesterday. Hi, is Priska and the boys. I hope you hear from her. I said yes. So I tried calling to check on her and the boys. She did not answer. So how you all doing? How you all doing? It's cold in my state. And oh boy. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. Spice is laughing. I know, baby girl. I know. I got you. I got you. She's still on bed. Imagine. Mm. All right. So today I'll be talking about parenting and how far a parent can go in protecting his or her child. And for those of you watching me from Facebook, oh my goodness, I did not forget you guys. Hey, hi, how you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. How has the day been for you? And if you're waking up like me, If you're just waking up like me, how is your morning going? It's 8:07 a.m. my time here, and I guess your day has been nothing but beautiful. My beautiful black ebony, Olufunke. Little sis, how you doing? How? Hey, see all my family members are waking up this morning. True Crime with Vanessa. How are you doing? Trending Gist with Octavia. How are you doing? Trending Gist, do you know what happened to me this morning? I installed back my Facebook. I went to Facebook. The first thing I went was to go to your page. Oh my goodness. I was seeing everything you're doing on your page. Girl, you are on fire. Check out your channel on Facebook next year. Nobody will recognize you. You are going gaga. And I love that. I really, really love that. More grease to your elbow. Kudos to you. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to adjust myself to find a better position. Yeah, I'm not streaming in my regular office room because office room is kind of a little busy. So, you know, uh, all right. How you all doing? How is Saturday treating you guys already? For someone like Trending Gist, I know you're already about 4 p.m. Gone. Olufunke should be about 3 p.m. already gone. So how is your Saturday going? How are you all doing? I don't have good lighting here, but I will deal with it. I will just manage it. You see, I don't have good light. If I put the lighting to face me, I look like ooh. So I had to face it to the wall so that I can have some, I won't have reflection on my face here. Okay. Olufunke says she's feeling very fine now. Oh, thank God you're feeling okay, beautiful. Please, please, please. Remember, rest is needed. If you can ship the babies, the kids to grandma for a day, please do take them to grandma and take that day, come back home, buy better juice or make smoothies or make juice in your home. Carry remote control, stretch yourself on the bed and sleep. No, today is not work day. Today is not baby day. Today is Olufunke's day. Even if it's just 5 hours they're going to spend with grandma, please enjoy the 5 hours. Don't come back home and start doing something in the house. I want to cook up. I want to do the. Nobody go die if food no day house. Okay, just find a way to rest because what you're going through is that your kids they've been from hospital to hospital and everything weighs down on who? The mama. Okay, so try and find time for yourself is a good thing to do. A true crime with Vanessa said is not as too bad. Okay, my lighting is not too bad. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Spicy, do you Spicy, do you every sleep? I didn't get that. Are you always on white tea? You try, sister. I need 1% of your time and energy because Spicy now, I don't even know how she does what she, does that because she's always, always very supportive people's you definitely if you go to a channel you see her comment that means she's been there before you got there. She's always always supportive. Pardon me to drink my water. We're just waking up and I'm trying to get my voice okay. All right, so ladies, I think I have just ladies here now before the gentlemen who start coming from Facebook. How you guys doing? How is everybody? How is your community, your city? I hope you guys woke up well this morning and I hope the day has been blessed so far for you. Let me know how your day is going, how your city, whether your weather is fantastic at this time. Let me know in the comment section. I want to also share myself out on Facebook. So let me quickly share myself while I read your comment. Um, Okay, Priska Spice is laughing at your comment to about her energy that you need just 1%. Do you really need 1%? You need a 0.2% of Spice's energy. Honestly, that's what you really need. Man, the way kids grow these days, oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let me share myself on my Facebook wall. Okay, trendy true G's with Venice. I'm still getting used to this your name, trending G's. That's why the first thing that'll come to my mind is trending G's. She said, host, I'm cooking, so I'll be doing more of listening. Fantastic. I beg cook so that you rest tomorrow. Okay, and um Olufunke says, sis, that's what I've been doing all day. No kid, no chores. Yes, so please, you need to rest. Imagine that I watched your video from dentist to eye clinic to this to that to Bodija to UI. I say, great UI, greatest. I was like, yeah. Olufunke, I went to UI. I did my master's in UI, master's in law in UI. So I'll say greatest UI. Yeah. All right. Share done. Thank you so much, Trending G's, for sharing me out. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Host, I missed your call yesterday. Yeah. Honestly, I called you more than 2 times yesterday, Priska. I did. I was like, I hope she's okay. I hope my boys are doing well as well. All right, let me get done with this so that we can get down to business. Okay. Oh boy, my night was okay. I had one kind of funny nightmare. I was like, oh my goodness, what is this? And there's some kind of dreams that you have, you wake up with, you want to reincarnate the dream so that you conclude it right. I don't know who does that except me. You now want to do as if you're still asleep so you can end the dream to the way maybe you woke up so suddenly in the dream, you want to continue the dream to end it well. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I know Spicy had a good night, so there is no point asking her. Priska, I'm not sure if she had a good night because maybe the kids woke up. Um, my lunch is ready, but I'm prepping some things to store in the fridge. Priska is always busy. When you have a newborn on your hand and you have a toddler. Hey, Priska, I don't wish to be you right now, but more grease to your elbow. God will help you and encourage you. And, kudos to you all moms out there. You guys are doing amazing, okay? Olufunke said, wow, I tried doing my master's there, but I ran away because of the rules are so strict. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, maybe they change. What rules? I was coming from Lagos at some point. See, the master's program in Ibadan was nice. I was given accommodation where I shared with somebody. You have to pay though. I can't remember if it was 25,000 a room we paid that time. It's been a long time. And I couldn't stay in the hostel. I now got a place in town with a schoolmate of mine. We met in Ibadan. We said, oh, wow, we came. He was doing a master's in international law and refugee. I was doing masters in law at the time. So we met there. We were happy. We now said, okay. He was telling me he got a flat. If I wouldn't mind sharing that. He's looking for flatmates. So I eventually paid for it. I stayed there for maybe 2 weeks. I still did not continue. It was a second floor. That means you have to go down to fetch your water. The water wasn't getting upset. They were fetching water for me at the point. I was actually not feeling, was sick at the time. They were fetching water. I said, no, I don't want to be a burden to anybody. I just packed my things and back to Lagos. So my lectures are usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 times a week. So I will come, do my lectures and go. Sometimes they will even bring me all the way from Lagos. they will wait for me if I finish lecture. Now, so I the fire. If I what I did in that time, I always Lagos Ibadan, Lagos Ibadan. Now only God saved me. If you were this present Nigeria, nobody would dare it because they will buy you on the way. The kidnappers will just hijack you on the way, and that is it. So those were my day. It wasn't that strict. Oh, why was it strict in your time? Why? Why? It was so easy. I even got the admission while I was rounding up with my NYSC. I got the admission. So the moment I rounded up with from NYSC, straight to school. I went straight to school immediately. I didn't even take any break. It was fun. The fact that it was just evenings, and then evenings you come respected. Lecturers are not yelling at you. They are not talking to you anyhow. It was really, really very, very a respectful class, and I like that. One of my professors that I really, the name stuck with me, Professor Morogbe. I don't know if she's still there in UI, but she took me on international law and trade. So I really, really enjoyed my time then. All right. So Priska said, host, you said you don't wish to be me. Priska, not this your stage, right? A newborn and a toddler. I dash you. I'm planning to start a prayer session for you to conceive a baby boy. Priska, make your prayer work. Or if you come, I go collect. But right now, I'm enjoying the peace and quiet. It's not quiet though, but I'm enjoying that. The fact that I will go to sleep and sleep so well. Priska, there is nothing like that. Oh. There is nothing like that. It's very interesting. Okay, Olumfuke said now that you must have 75% attendance before you can graduate. Yeah, attendance, of course. Attendance is classes. Let me tell you the person I did my program with. There is this Yoruba actor. I think his name is Femi. Yeah, he was my classmate at the time when I was doing my program. Classes, attendance, yeah. Attendance is mandatory. If you really ask me, why would you miss a class? No, it doesn't, there is no fun there. In as much as I was really, really ill at the time, but I tried to be there for my classes. When I wasn't coming, I wrote the lecturers that I can't be able to come because of this, because of that. Then during the exam, I was able to make it. But I met the 75 attendance. That has been there for a long time. The attendance thing, no, it's not new. You have to. And back home, they had to do those things because our people, we neglect rules so quickly. And if you don't make it mandatory, people will not really take it serious. So it's a good thing they do that. And then she said, even if you have a GPA of 8.0, they will go and check your attendance. No more point part-time, full-time, all through. When you say full-time, all through, I don't understand, because what I did was a full-time program that was coming from Lagos most of the time. It was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. By Friday, you're finished lectures, you're back to Lagos. So it wasn't any. The one that made me suffer was when I came to write my exam. The one that made me so mad was when they were doing strike. I don't know if it was non-academic people that were doing strike in Ibadan. Hey, there was no transportation, Olufunke. I trekked from the main gate to the law faculty, and I came to write exam. When I finished from the main gate, I was like, what kind of suffering is this? Hey, I can't forget that experience. I nearly passed out in the exam. So they had to start looking for water for me to just settle down. It took me some minutes to say, what kind of suffering? All the way from main gate, you walk it straight to law faculty, and law is very far, far, far in. But anyway, that's Nigerian Wahala. Thank God it's over. Rose Hujo, thank you for being here. Rose, when I was growing up, I used to like the country where you live now. The name of that country was kind of a trigger for me, Helsinki. Well, I was like singing it. Me and my brother, we sang that name, like as kids. We loved the name. It was like, yeah, we must visit Helsinki. When I heard you live there, I was like, yes, I've seen somebody that lives there. It's really amazing getting to. Sorry, guys, is my hobby that was talking with me at the background, so I had to mute. So, how are you doing? How is your country, your state, Rose? Ireland is colder than my state in the US. Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. Still here at the background. Spicy, go wash your face and get up because I'm dropping my link now so that we can get to the topic of the day. Wash your face and get up. You don't chop belle food. Come out from the other room and let's talk. Oh boy, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much. All right. So my topic today is about this doctor. I made a video about this doctor in Nigeria, and definitely I'm going to have another video coming up giving the details of what has happened in the past year and a half since this case came to the limelight. So the story we got right now is that the mother of this man came in defense of his son, or rather her son. She came in defense of her son, saying, accusing the wife for not covering up for the son, for not protecting her husband, that her son is not the only man in Nigeria that is violating kids. So why would the wife bring the husband to the public like that? That's what the mother said. So, and I said, okay, I don't want to make just one video about this woman. I want to bring it to a live stream so that other mothers here can also chook mouth with me and discuss this particular troubling statement. Why do I say it's a troubling statement? I am a mother, and I believe a lot of us here, we are mothers, we are aunties, we have people in our lives that we've made impact in their lives, or rather, we are still making impact in their lives. So, for this woman to come openly, and then they got him on record saying that, yes, that admitting to the fact that the son does this and coming in defense of the son, that means she had raised a monster and she knew what this child of hers has been doing all his life, if I'll put it that way. Because for her to admit that the son does this, why is the wife not covering up for the husband? That's admission of guilt in the first place. So, and also coming from a mother, that means when he was a young boy, he was doing that to people. When he became an adult, he continued. And also, another information came that even while the boy was growing up with the mother, the boy was doing the same thing to their housemaid, to the point that he got one of the housemaids into a family way, and the mother of this man, they kicked the housemaid out. The housemaid managed to find her way to England, where she lives with her child from this doctor. So for this woman not to see the evil the son has been doing for many years, and then accusing the man's wife, the doctor's wife, for not covering up for the husband, for not protecting the husband. Why is she the one bringing this to the police? Why? So, it kind of made me puzzle a little bit, and then I said to myself, what kind of a mother would do that? You failed your child by getting the required discipline for him to be a good man or a good son. And then he did not stop. He did not change. Teenage age passed. He became an adult. That man, if I'm not mistaken, is in his 50s. So he has done that for over 40 years of his life. Only God knows how many women we are talking about that he has done this kind of thing to. So, guys, if you're hearing my voice for the first time, and if you're kindly give me a thumbs up, come into the a discussion. Let's communicate. And if you want to follow up on this doctor, I'm talking about Dr. Olaleye, you can go down to watch a video I made yesterday about him, so you can have, an understanding of what we are talking about today. Thank you guys immensely for being here, and for everybody watching me from Facebook. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to throw in your own contribution to this conversation, because I don't want to talk alone. I'll be dropping my link now. I wish to have some guests here as well that will, add their own opinion to this discussion. All right, so let's see. Trending gist. Let me read some comment before I continue. Oh, you saw the first snow today in Helsinki. Oh my goodness. Good to know. I hope it's not too cold. It's actually very cold here. We are on 16 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's cold. But my state can record up to minus 35 degrees. So 16 is still very, very good. When we get to single digits and then minus, that's when we know we are really cold here. She says she's fine with, okay. Cora said, host, allow Spice to collect one this trending. She's been collecting. She should remain small for the night, because this is already 11 a.m. Yeah, I'm 3 hours behind her. This is 11 a.m. She should stop collecting and go wash herself and come up here. All right. It wasn't much today, but the cold here is on another. I know your country is very cold. Finland is very, very cold. So now I've seen somebody that will be getting some ginger. If you can live in Finland, I can live in Minnesota. Some ginger from cold zones. That's what I call my state. When I gave birth to my second baby, the day we were discharged from the hospital, the temperature was minus 35 degrees. Minus 35 degrees. That my daughter cannot sleep on duvet. You can't cover her while she's sleeping. Even in the winter, she loves the cold. She calls herself Queen of the Snow. Snow Queen. It's very cold here, honestly. She said that, is that what she said? She wants to go and collect more. Spice, you don't collect, finish. Oh, make we talk this matter. All right. This man has been doing this for a very long time, probably doing the same to his daughters. See, Olufunke, I can't even pass anything with this man. He can do anything. If he can be so silly and stupid to be recording, it's like trophy. When some abusers, they get trophy from the people they did that to. I'm just trying to be mindful of my words because of YouTube and Facebook. So those videos he's making of those women are actually what he holds so dearly. When he feels like, feeling the kind of way, he will just go get one video and be watching and be admiring his artwork and be smiling away in sheepishly, like a coward that he is, if I will use that word here. We are -9 today. Rose, you're -9 already in November? Yep. And I did talk about cold here. Oh, we are still in summer now. -9 November. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow, sis. You people have the best of winter coats in your country. Hey, -9. We get into minus in January. That's when we get into minus. In January, we can get up to -35. That time I had my daughter, it was -35. It was chilling, freezing cold. I told my girls today that now that we have fair weather, 16 degrees Fahrenheit, we better go and put our Christmas light outside. Imagine putting Christmas light. Everybody in my area, actually Minnesota, they've decorated outdoors before the first and the second snow came. But mine, I will leave my own till December 1st before I start lighting my house up with Christmas lights. But people have already said their own. Now I can't even do anything on my roofs because the roofs everywhere is all covered with snow. But for you to be in -9 as of November 19, I dope my cap for you guys. Hey, what? Are you kidding me? Let me enjoy my weather. In fact, I'm not complaining anymore. 16 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, you're welcome. Right now. All right, don't mind me, guys. Thank you for being here. Linda Nanya, thank you so much for being here. Beautiful. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Linda is greeting everybody in the house. Hosts, I'm so upset at this case. Yes, so you can be upset, my darling. You have every reason to be. That man is sick. He is sick, honestly. I've never seen a sick situation like this. His story is like one of those things I watch I watch here on television. There is this program they do here in the US, Criminal Mind, SUV. You understand? It has to be sexual violated, whatever, as victims. So they kind of protect, fight for the victims. So that is the perfect definition of what this man's at. He's a serial at ARAPE. That's RAP IST. That's what he is. Serial. He's been doing this for years and he's been getting away with it. When he was in London, they revoked his license. He couldn't practice anymore because of this same thing. He came back to Nigeria where, you know, if you're friends with the big shots in the police, you can get away with your crime and nothing will happen to you. And that's what they're trying to do to this case. But I guess he did not know that that the wife got hold of his videos. I guess he did not know that the wife got hold of the videos. And I don't know how this case is looking, but I really pray and wish that this man will be locked behind bars where they will throw the particular cell's key to the dungeon. That is what that man deserves. He doesn't deserve the daylight. He needs to be locked up for good, sincerely speaking. You guys are most welcome. Thank you for being here. So my link is down for anybody that wants to contribute to this discussion. We are talking about how far can a parent go to protect his or her child, a case of Dr. Olaleye's mother that came in defense of the son and then accusing the doctor's wife for not covering up for the husband. So I watched that show a lot when I visited my sister. Oh, you see, don't worry. When you finally come over, you okay, you're gonna do the watching every day. Very, very interesting story. I would really advise every mother to watch those videos so you can be able to know how you advise your kids, especially when you have, you know, girl kid, the child, or even if with boys as well, things like this happen to them too. So those programs are really an eye-opener. That was when I came here, I was like, oh my goodness. I used to watch in Nigeria Law and Order, but when I got here, this one came up. I followed it so seriously, and I still watch SUV up till now. It opens your eyes to the kind of things people do, especially when it concerns our children. All right, so my link is down. Please don't hesitate to jump into the link. Let's discuss this burning issue. And as you come in, guys, please kindly give me a thumbs up. Share this video if you can. Let's have more parents in the around to discuss this. I don't want to talk about it alone. I want other mothers to also come in here to talk with me, other parents, other aunties, uncles. Come in here, let's discuss this topic. And if you're watching me from Facebook, thank you for the thumbs up, thank you for the share, thank you for the heart that you gave me as well. Thank you guys. You can also contribute from Facebook. Yeah, if you want to jump in, the link is also on Facebook. If you click on that link, it brings you to YouTube or Facebook and we'll discuss about it. All right. So that is it. I don't even know. Maybe I should even for the most part, if you haven't seen the story about the mother talking, let me see if he's still there on Gist Lover. Gist Lover is the one breaking out the story. Okay. Yeah, the story is still here. Okay, the thing she's I wish I can interpret Yoruba because she spoke in Yoruba. Funke is here. Funke can interpret that for us if I can play it, but I don't know. Host, I'm preparing to collect late morning communion so I can be present. I can be a parent soon. So permit me. This my friend. Oh my God. You're already co-parenting with me. That's not an excuse. You're co-parenting with me, Spice, because your daughter is always troubling me about you. So that's not an excuse. And you've collected already this morning. This one is afternoon for you. Wait till they collect. I will soon call you tax collector. That's what I will soon call you. Sorry, guys, I had to drink water. This my spicy lady. Oh, see, Rosie Glam. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Longest time. Hi. The last video of you I watched was you moving to England and then the things you were trying to buy for the home and that one of the television gift and all of that. Where have you been? I guess you've settled down now with the winter. You're going to start giving us some hot vlogs from your new location. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Rose, don't mind Spice. So don't mind Spice. She will not kill us with this collecting. She will not kill us with before you two say at the top kill. I beg you two person no go talk and things again, huh? Every time you have to, when you say one thing, you have to recount what you said because of censors. All right. This is weekend. Olufunke interpret the woman's rant. Where is Olufunke? Is not here. I think she's at the background doing something. If she comes up here, I'm going to play that so she can interpret to us what the woman was talking about. Okay. Since it's been a while indeed, not easy, but almost there. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you're cooking because I know moving is not easy, and then you move, to a different country is not easy. Settling down, not easy, and then with kids around too. I trust you're doing okay, and I know Mama is doing well too. We enjoyed your videos when Mama was there, the makeup, glamming, and all of that. Thank you for being here today. I really appreciate you guys. All right. So Gist Lover, what do you guys think about Gist Lover? Gist Lover is really, really, really doing so much. Now, people are not going to say Gist Lover. I think Gist Lover is a man. Okay, so I'm going to be using he for him because to have that kind of guts, it requires somebody with what we call Akwobi, somebody with very strong heart to do what Gist Lover is doing. Do you know he's going to the extent of even putting their phone numbers? What he said, that he's putting phone numbers of all these enablers that have been enabling Dr. Femi, Dr. Olaleye. Gist lover gave their numbers online so that people can call them and gave them woto woto. I was like, this guy is going to the extreme. Mm, 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 mm. That he's doing too much. He's even doing the investigation more than the Nigerian police, more than Nigerian secret services. Gist lover is stopping all of them. They can't even reveal any information the way Gist lover is revealing information. I guess that guy is now a torment to all those people in Lagos now. People will now be keeping quiet before he will bring, their matter to the general public. Gist lover is the more you look, I tell you, the more you look, the less you see. Okay. Sorry guys. Let me see what this is. Who is this? Okay. Okay, 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 guys. All right. Okay, Spicy said Gist Lover is our CIA, FBI in Nigeria. I tell you, the guy is a good investigator. Do you know when I read the story initially, I read the story, I walked past because I say Nigerian, they will still sweep this one under the carpet. Then when he now said that he breaks his news very late, that's late for Nigerians, you understand? I think they are midnight, about 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And then as they are waking up, they will now go to a Telegram to see videos. Hey, because of this love, I have to read that, re-download my Telegram. When I watched the video, I said, no, this is not possible. I didn't know who to discuss this with because it's not something I'll start discussing with my husband. He will not give me a listening ear. Now I call my Tatafo friend. Oh. Spice, you know, I believe me. Spice said, no, it's not possible. I say, Spice, you two, they argue. Download Telegram. She says she's not downloading Telegram, anything. That their notification can bother your phone. I said, okay, make you know download. Make I download, give you. When Spice saw it, her eyes were pumpkin. Bah! Say what? She started talking. What kind of human being is this? We talked about this man. We said, wait, oh, this man has been doing this for years, getting away with it. And he took a wise wife, a woman that wants to live free without guilt. You know, there is an extent you can cover somebody with this kind of atrocity. That guilt will live with you for the rest of your life. But this woman say enough is enough. I no do it again. No be by force. Reported the matter to the police. They kicked the man out of the house. She Nigerians say now when you separate that the man will collect the house, they will kick the woman out. There are women, oh, and there are women. Okay, so this woman kicked the man out of his house. You heard me. So if you're saying because they don't know where to go, that's why they stayed in an abusive relationship. They should go and borrow strength from this doctor's wife. Borrow enough strength to see that what they do overseas, they are now doing it in Lagos. You understand? This woman has set a precedent for every woman going through. There is no point covering the husband. There is no point enabling, because the more you cover to protect that particular crime, you're enabling him to do more. And you think he's gonna change? He's not changing. He's gonna do more. So this woman was the one that carried her beautiful legs to the police station, reported the case to the police station. Now, the husband's mother, the doctor's mother, came on the telephone abusing the woman. Why is her husband the only man that is doing this? Why are you not covering your husband? Why? Why are you not covering your husband? So I'm throwing the question to all of us here, all of us here to answer. How far can a parent go in protecting their child? Is it to this extent? Is this to this extent? Can a mother actually, in this our dispensation, go to this extent to protect a child? All right, guys. Sorry, I had to respond to another. Okay, Rose said, host, if the woman is still strong enough, the man will sleep. The man has been doing all sorts. His patients, house helps, and he's been getting away with it. Imagine when they were young, when they were all young living in Nigeria, he did that to their own housemaid, to the mother's housemaid, right? Got the mother's housemaid in a family way. The girl was kicked out with a baby. She had the baby and then moved out of in out moved to England, I believe, according to Lover. So this man, all his life, that's what he's been doing. So you guys can understand the gravity of the offense, that if those women, if they can actually come out to speak, because he has their tapes with him, and so for someone recording you when you're not aware of it is to use that to blackmail you when you want to. Let's assume those women decide to, like, I'm tired of hiding this from my husband. I want to come out open. I want to tell my husband what has been going on and things like that. They will first of all tell him that, look, I'm coming out to the open. And then he will say, if you come out, I'm going to tell your husband. So that has kept those women quiet for a long time. So you can see how twisted this doctor's mind is and how evil he is. The one I put in my video, the last video I did about him, the clip I inserted in the video shows about a young girl. Okay, there are young girls, ones with young girls, with married women. This man was not aware that this information will get out. According to Lover, they said the wife hacked his files and got all the videos. Okay, but it depends now, because it depends on how you get the video. It might not be admissible in the court of law. But if the video as it is now in the social media, you understand, assuming they haven't, I don't think they've gone to court already. So they haven't gone to court. So which is a good thing for the case, because now the video is all over. So now is a public information. They can now use it as an evidence when they get to court. So let me go back reading. Some mothers can do unimaginable things to protect their children. That is a fact. That is a fact. And this woman is an example of that. I mean, kicking him out of, she did kick him out of the house. She's a very strong woman to have done that, Rose. Sincerely, she's a strong woman to have kicked this. I think the woman deserves some award. The Woman of the Year in Nigeria. They will not recognize such people. Rather, they will recognize this doctor and give him a humanitarian of the year because of what he does with women and cancer thing. Some mothers are shameless. They raise their children to be twisted upstairs. Oh, you got it right, Spicy. You got it right. The man he has a very twisted mind. He is evil. We should say the way it is. He's evil. He's sick. He needs help. He needs help, but even if you put him in jail, he will continue to find a way. If they don't have separate jails, assuming they have, even he might have his way with the female warders in the jail or anything he sees on skirt. The man is evil, and I will say, I'm very ashamed about the mother's statement. Honestly, I could not even believe that woman could author a thing like that, knowing fully well what her son has been doing all his life. From the time the boy was living with the mother, according to Lover, he got their maid pregnant. He's been doing that to all their maids. I don't want to use the words that Lover used because of YouTube, but what they said that he did to their maids when he was a young boy, that he did RAPE with the maids. So this man, that has been his lifestyle. He got away with all of those. Even the people he got pregnant, the family did not do anything about it. He went to school, he got to UK, started practicing, and then started doing the same thing, thinking he would get away with it. Patient complained, his license was revoked, and I think his case was still on trial. According to Lover, they said he ran back to Nigeria with a fake identification. So what it means is that he must have taken somebody's passport, entered the plane, and left. Coming back to Nigeria, thinking that his crimes have been forgiven, nobody's gonna trace him, nobody's gonna question. People did not know what he did in UK. He came, established in a hospital, and started doing the same thing he was doing in UK, and what he did to his mother's maid when he was a young boy. So the mother coming to say, to accuse the wife for not covering up, protecting her husband. After all, her husband is not the only man, doing this to children. That is evil. That woman is not supposed to be called a mother. And Lover is not taking it lightly with them. He's calling him out. He's calling her out, calling the man's sisters out. The two sisters. One is in Canada now. The other one is in UK. And what Lover did, gave out their information, their phone number. If you want to call them, to give them what to call them. Lover went to the extent saying that the sister that is in Canada was living in the US with her Yahoo husband. They busted the Yahoo husband in Atlanta and put the man, tried the man, put him in jail, tried him, and then deported him back to Nigeria. What the girl did was she left Atlanta, USA, and then moved to Canada to seek for asylum. And when she got to Canada, she said that this Dr. Femi has been deleted, that people raided their home in Lagos, deleted Dr. Femi, that she ran here because was afraid of her life, so that those that deleted the brother would not delete him. That was the asylum thing the lady sought for in Canada. And then the mother had to do fake death certificate of this Dr. Femi to Canadian government to prove the fact that the son was deleted. So you can see it's a twisted family. They can go to any extent to lie and cover up things. For you to do a death certificate over your son, and they use the son's name, is to show how desperate this family and how weird and how badly wired their brain is working. Honestly, when I read the story, I said, oh my goodness. Kate Henshaw, you guys know, she's been on this case trying to fight for the victim, the house help that was, violated by Dr. Olufemi. She's been on this case since last year. They are not backing up. They've gone to call out the police officers that we are hiding the files, giving all manner of excuses. The case has not been moved to this and that. They got the attention of the Lagos state government. So Lagos state government is promising them a headway in the matter. But the thing is that they said that Dr. Olufemi is highly connected, that he belongs to a lot of cult groups and a lot of anything you can think of where the big boys of Lagos are. So he's trying to do what? To bury the matter. So now they are trying to bury the matter. This lover said, no, he's tired of staying quiet, that he's going to blow the trumpet to the loudest. And that's why he started releasing those information he's releasing on the internet. So I'm asking again. We said some parents can do unimaginable things to protect their kids. And Olalaye's mother, Dr. Olalaye's mother, is one of those parents that can do anything to protect their kids, even if their kid deserves the punishment that is being called on for them. They are still protecting their kids, knowing fully well the evil this man is. The mother is still defending the son. The mother is still protecting her son. The son we are talking about now is not a child anymore. He's an adult in every angle you can think of. An adult. I want to also, since Trending Gist is here, I want to also link this to what is happening in the US right now. A group of girls went on vacation to Mexico, and then they came back saying that one of them that went on vacation with them died. Was he died in the pool or died in in the bathtub or died in the auction. I don't know, but the girl died. Before you two will come and deal with me here, they said the girl died. Now a lot of trending gist is here. Let me get her in. Welcome, trending gist. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, thank you for.
Thank you very much, host. Sorry, of cookies. I have a fan on.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I just as I was talking, these US people, I'm following the ones you gave me their names. I should follow that does a lot of live streaming and stuff like that. So one of
yeah,
their notification came said FBI critical to solving Shaquille. What's that the girl's name again?
yeah. Shakuela.
Shaquilla's Robinson's death, and
Yeah,
then wow, in wow, generous donation. Okay, people are already donating to the research. So you can
yeah.
understand. Do you think that those girls' parents are going to defend their children for that act?
Well, they might, but the difference is the country, the law. You do what you want to do, but FBI is not smiling with you. You
Yeah,
understand? If they can put people like Harvey Weinstein and name them, Epstein and all those big boys. We're talking about big boys. We're not talking about bullshit. If they could, because there were evidence, and they were still able to nail them. R. Kelly, what's this other
Bill Cosby.
death row record guy too that was out for so long, but finally they put it. So the names just goes on. It
Mhm.
starts with the country. It starts with the people in law. It starts with the people in power.
Yeah.
That's where it starts from. This it's not my child, it's affecting. It's not this, it's not that, so I don't care. They're up there collecting bribe. That's the problem. Because how do we allow something like this to happen? First of all, you're doing something that is so bad, and at the same time you're filming.
I know. That one alone was like I couldn't believe it initially that somebody can be, could be that dumb. But I tell you, he's not dumb. He was collecting
It's a
evidence.
boldness.
He was getting trophies. Most
Yeah,
of those evil, that's his own trophy. They will either take something to remember their act, you understand? And
exactly.
he felt everything was secure. The wife has no access to his phone, no access to anything. So not
Yeah.
knowing that it's going to boomerang. Guy, give me 1 second, okay? Who's just
Okay.
keep talking.
All right. So the thing is, I feel like he also collected those evidence, those videos, filmed those videos because he wanted to use them against the victims. In the future, if they dare to tell someone, if they dare to go to the police, for example, he's going to threaten them with that. I have a video of you. I'm going to post a video of me doing it to you. And you know how culture and everything, they're going to drag you that you are the female. They're going to drag you that you're the minor. The man's mind is so twisted, and because he got away with this whole thing for so many years, I think he got to a point where he felt like he's now a demigod. He can do and undo. Nobody can touch him. So he was just collecting all this evidence. So should, in case you go to the police, he's going to use it to blackmail you.
Yes,
But he didn't know
absolutely.
that it was going to backfire also.
Yeah. He felt his files were secured. You understand? He felt everything. He got everything under control. Just like they said, every day is for the thief, but one day is for the owner. And that is what is happening to him right now. And I guess those things that the wife got, you understand, as a proof, people are now beginning to see who this man really is. They might be saying it's because the wife is jealous or the wife is angry because of this. There was nothing. I really wish I could understand, I understand Yoruba to interpret what the mother said. The evidence out there now against this man is huge. And this time around, because it's already on the internet, you understand, I don't want to believe they will continue to cover him up. The police are covering him up, the big boys in Lagos. Even this activist was also called. Adeton was also called. Young's called out for being in favor of this man and against the wife, coming up with the fact that the girl in question was not related. The maid is not related to the wife. Why was the woman claiming it's her niece? That one is immaterial. It's not relevant. Whether the girl is a maid or a relative or whatever. Did this man do what he did? Yes. Did he do it to a smart a person? Yes. So it's a crime. But they were looking at it. Why is she carrying it on her head? After all, the girl is not even related to her. So because the girl is not related to her, we should let this man
You
get
can
away with it.
imagine.
So I really like the fact that Gist Lover is calling all of them out, one after the other. And just like Yule Doche said after Gist Lover exposed, Yule Doche said Gist Lover is in action. Everybody's going to get woto woto. And it's happening. We are seeing it.
Exactly. As if he knew it.
Yeah, everybody. So look at last 2 weeks. Gist Lover called out a Cubana chief priest and Soso. He's been calling out Tinubu and Tinubu's. He called out.
Exactly. I'm even tired of reading Tinubu's on it. The story is too long. Jesus Christ. That is another Escobar. Be what they call that drug lord.
Yes, that's it. I just don't want to say that, but that's what the man is. Look at now, suddenly all these people are dying in under 72 hours. I mean 48 hours, 2 people that are hoping to testify. They've
You can
all been
imagine.
under 48 hours. They all
Wow.
die. To tell you, is it Escobar or whatever?
I'm telling you,
That's
this
what
is
that
not only
is.
Nigeria, he's Africa, like the whole of Africa. The man is deep, like his connection. And they say long leg. The man leg long where.
I tell you. So I'm really happy that this lover is calling people out for, at least you, Ledoche, admitted that everybody's going to get water, and it's happening. Is it
Yeah.
e-money? He called e-money out, and then
Oh,
nobody's. You didn't what? You didn't.
I didn't see that one.
You
Hey, it does
listen.
be.
E-money is among the Tinubu's
Are you
story.
serious?
E-money is the one running Lagos for Tinubu. Tinubu
I've
picked
said it
him up.
before. I said it before. You see, when I said these people like, what do you know? They talk. I said it many years ago. I said this guy just came out of nowhere with so much money. Like things are not adding up. Forget this businessman thing that people. I was like, things are not adding up. People are like, the man is a business. I said, is he the only importer, exporter, pure water, cocoa water? What is it? Why? Like the guy's money is just too much.
Yeah.
It
So
makes sense now.
it makes
In that
sense,
state,
right?
it does make sense.
It makes sense, honestly. See, when I see people comparing other people's life with theirs, I just feel so sorry for them. It's like when you see
Exactly.
people on Instagram, they will post this, do that. You're feeling bad that you don't even have the amount of wealth these people are. If they tell you what they've
What
done in the
people are
past or
doing.
what they are doing to get those things, you better remain the way you are and thank God for your little beginning.
You
Thank
saw
you.
the story of the Elizabeth Holmes, right? In the
No, I've
US.
not. I've not. I get this information from you. I told you before yesterday. Oh yeah.
Read it's all about ABC, CBS, any of the news in the world. Everybody carried it now, like it's everywhere.
Are
She's
you
been
kidding
sentenced to
me?
11 years. We're talking billions of dollars.
Okay,
Fraud,
give me 1
billion.
second. Let me welcome
Okay.
Ruth or Hams. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. So our topic of discussion today, we are talking about uh to the what extent can a mother go in protecting his or no, not a mother. How far can a parent go to protect his or her child? So whether a father or a mother, how far can parents go protecting their kids? So pure water, co-worker, Ruth. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys immensely. I really appreciate. So trending is you're talking about Elizabeth Holmes. Let me see. That one, is it the real estate thing?
No, she's the owner of Theranos. It's kind of a medical kind of health something company where she said she made something, a test kit that they can use to test for something, and then investors, people were investing over billion. Yeah. So
Okay.
not to know that she didn't even invent nothing.
Okay.
So she
That
scammed
one.
all the people. So they just sentenced her to 11 years in prison. Now she has to pay back 121 million US
dollars.
dollars to some of the investors, and she's going
Yeah,
to
that,
jail
that
for.
that one is greed. We call it American greed. Just watch out if you're watching American greed. In the next 2 months, they are going to run that episode on TV. Trust me.
Ah,
These things happen all the time. They really happen, and there are terrible things happening in our time. We
exactly.
I try to like start talking those things that are happening in our time. And Ruth, if you're still here, please, 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 I tried to sign up with you, but the fact that he's not picking up my card information in my phone gets me upset. So he wants me to start entering my card information for your payment. So that's why I've done it 2 times and he's not picking up my card on my phone. And I was lazy to look for my card. I really want you to do a review with me, but maybe we're gonna do one-on-one, not on YouTube. So we're gonna do one-on-one. I really, really like what you're doing. Kudos to you and keep doing what you're doing. All right. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And I don't know if anybody here understands Yoruba because I would love to play that woman's voice notes for us to understand what she actually meant. And in my own opinion, this man has been doing this for maybe over 40 years because if he got the mother's maid pregnant and all of
Yeah.
that, that means as a teenager he was doing that. As a young adult he was doing that. As a man he was still, as now an old man, because he's not a young person, he should be in his 50s, he is still doing that. And the mother, from when he was a teenager, did not raise a good son. He raised a monster. I mean, she raised a monster and she came back now to still defend the monster. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What can you make out of it? What? Because I can understand it if assuming the person in question, let's assume this Olaleye is about 8 year old. You can say, yeah, he's still a child. You understand? There's possibility and chances that the child is gonna change and do better. But we're talking about a man, a serial rapist here for over 30 years of his life. He's been doing this thing. And the woman had the guts, the tenacity to come online and be saying nonsense. What do you have to say in that angle, Mel? Thank you, Joe. Hey, Joe, you're back again. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome, Joe.
Joe is always back on my Facebook. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate. You can use the second link to join my. Okay, I will try that one. Ruth, I will try that. You said the second link on your videos, right? I will try that because the one I get to, it takes me to a new page. And I was thinking, because everything is on your phone, you can do and buy and you don't need to. So I was thinking if I just get on my phone, it will pull up my own payment information. But it did not. I did it twice. I said, mm-mm. Anyway, let's continue. Thank you, Maggie Space, for being here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Joe, please share me out your Facebook wall. Let's see if we can get some other people in the house. So, host, you are a mother and your baby is still young. So, I don't even know. But how can you relate with what this woman did? How can you relate? What do you have to say?
Well, host, I really cannot relate to this, probably because of the way I was brought up. My parents will always tell us, like my father said something like he has 8 girls, 2 boys. And from early age, he said, all my daughters, you people will go, grow up, go to school, become something in the society.
Mhm.
No unwanted pregnancy, no. If you just get pregnant, start looking for where you're going, because if you come here, I'm going to put a bullet in your head. That was straight. That's because already. But for me, as a young child growing up, then when he said that, I didn't know that he was really like, they will always laugh. No, be girls, you born girls, and then go this, then go that. You know how I look at female children. So already he already told his children, this is how it's going to be.
Mhm.
And as for my mom, she wouldn't even tell you. When you look at her, you know what you're going to get if you misbehave. And one thing that my parents kept sounding is, don't think that you will go out and do something wrong and we will cover up for you.
Yes, good.
The day that a family member was sitting down with, he was just sitting and drinking with people that he wasn't supposed to be, because they were out there doing all the whole nonsense. When they came to arrest those people, because he
Mhm.
was sitting there, they packed all of them.
Wow.
And when the phone call came, a family member is in social police station. You know what all of us said at the same time? Let him be there. Nobody responded. Nobody brought that shishi from the pocket. Let him stay there. And they were like, this man picking, make him stay there. You understand? Like, you need to learn that when you hang around people, you don't need to commit a crime, but when you're around people that do certain things, you will have to pay for it also. So you have to learn.
Absolutely.
So everybody, you need to know how to do the right thing, because when you mess up, you are going to pay for it. Nobody in my family. So being someone that comes from a family like that, I cannot understand when parents defend their children when their children are wrong. I
Good.
can't. And it makes me angry, because when you start defending them, they grow up feeling like what they are doing is right.
It's
And they
right.
start increasing the crime they are
Mhm.
doing. They start being more wicked, heartless to people, because you, as a parent, defended them, backed them up, even though you knew that what that person was doing was wrong. So I feel like because he did all those RAPE thing with their
Mhm.
mates and the mom covered up, now he grew up feeling like, well, women are tools that I can use and do
Yeah.
any and discard. Now I'm going to put myself in a place in the society that I'm going to have lots of backups, that if anything goes wrong, people that will back me up like my mother used to do
Yeah.
will be there. So that's why he's now out here with all these connections, and people are saying he belongs to this, he belongs to that, because his mom has already enabled him. I don't know what his dad did, but some homes, some mom have more, maybe they're earning more and all of that, so they shut the father down. So we don't know
Mhm.
much about his father, but his mom coming out now to say this shows 100% that she did this from the beginning. She groomed her son to be this monster, and that's why she's expecting the wife to also back him up, because he's not the only person doing it. That's not
Yeah.
an excuse.
Yeah. You just got it right there. Honestly, you just did, because when I heard that, because this lover gave an interpretation of what the woman said. So when I oh my goodness, okay, when I read that, I was like, this is unbelievable. Then when I now went down reading the whole thing, I understood that better, that the man had been doing that for many years. You understand? So it is very shameful that a mother in this now and age, and to be honest with you, the woman is not even remorseful when she was making from her statement. The tone of her statement is not showing any remorse. The tone of her statement is not showing any concern that somebody has done something to somebody's child that is not supposed to be. But what the woman was after is how to cover up for the child, to tell you how many of these kind of issues that she had covered up for this son of hers for many years. It's so sorry, sad to say, but I want to use this opportunity. One of us here is having a premiere right now. If you can support her, please do support her. Her name is Priska Njume. She has a premiere in 1 minute. Priska, if you're still here, just drop. Oh, you can drop your link, right? Can you? Yeah, you can drop your link. Yeah, you can drop your link in the chat. Let me see how I can support you. Give me 1 second. Go get me. All right, sorry guys. I want to see if I can get my kids' devices to support Priska on her premiere. So Mel, you said it right. Your father started on time to like give everybody clue. If you do this, you're gonna get this. If you do this, you're gonna get this. In most families, it's not like that. Especially like this one now. I think the woman has
You're right.
two sisters and a son. So maybe he was the only son, the woman. So they will protect that son, leave him, oh, leave him, oh, this one son of mine, this my only son, this my only son. And then your only son will be doing things in this. where you
Exactly.
live in the street and be getting away with them, and then continue to be enabled to continue that act. That even in his 50s, he's still doing the same thing he started when he was maybe 17, when he was 18, when he was 19, and you think he's gonna stop. This man should rot in jail. And they should continue to call out the police, any police officer that is bedding or helping, enabling this thing or trying to like cover up. They should call all of them out. And the mother should go and bury her face in shame because she has brought out who she is to the society. If she had kept quiet, it would have been better. Nobody would have heard anything. But for you to go accusing the wife, saying that why is it that the wife brought this to the police? Why didn't she cover the husband? That is the height of it. And parents here, if your child is doing something wrong, tell them the consequences so that when they get into that, they should be able to face the consequences and face it squarely. We should stop enabling our kids, Bikokenen. We should stop enabling our kids. Look at what this woman did. And she's not even shameful about it. Not in any way, not at all. She's not. She's not. So I'm happy to hear at least you have a structure in the home, and that is why it should be. I remember there was this a story we had growing up. A man came to report that somebody's daughter was harassed. Not let me not use the word YouTube before they okay me. Was chasing the daughter, that he sees this boy hanging around their gate. So I came to warn you so you can warn your son. The mother said, okay, fine, I'm going to talk to my son. And then the next thing the woman did was to call the son and caution the son. And after cautioning the son there, guess what the woman did? The woman said, Oga, have and then asked the children to go. Now let's talk as adults. You have a daughter. You should go home, sit your daughter down and caution your daughter not to give people their home addresses, not to invite people to their homes. Because if she hadn't given this boy your home address, this boy wouldn't have known where she lives. So instead of
Exactly.
it being caution your daughter, I don't want to see him around my house. They now said, oh, sorry, madam, I didn't think about it that way. I said, yeah, I'm going to caution my son because I don't want him to get somebody's daughter in a family way. But at the same time, caution your own daughter. I have daughters here. They dare not give anybody address, or I dare not see boys hanging around in my own domot because of what?
Exactly.
So
even standing on the road, you're going to stand on the road. Are you not afraid that your family member, somebody will see you? But these days, I don't know, some parents, not even these days, because the woman, his mother, a man that is 50 something, his mother is from, I mean, she'll be somewhere around 70, or 60, late 60. So I just don't understand.
Absolutely.
How can you make an excuse that just because he's not the only one? Didn't it cross your mind that if people are giving him pass, you're supporting the, let's say, 1,000, 10,000 people that are doing the same act? People don't understand. When you say, he's not the first, he's not the only one, that's not what we should be talking about. She should be the first person to scold her own child. Is she not ashamed that her own child brought this level of embarrassment to their family name? Like, wherever you say their family name now, they'll say, that family that, associate with this particular son of hers.
Absolutely.
Even if she has other kids that has done good things in the society, from now on, the moment you mention that name, that's what you will hear. They will not say, that woman that gave birth to a doctor or a lawyer or something. They will say that woman that gave birth to somebody that is doing RAPE.
Yeah.
And all of that. So there are so many things that we as parents need to take into consideration, knowing fully well that good things, they don't spread good news as much as they spread bad news. So that's why you have to keep talking to your children.
Absolutely. Okay, look
your
at what
son as an adult is taking advantage of people that are ill or people that have a health scare or something.
Yeah,
And you go there to position a camera, see if you're filming a porn or something.
honestly, this is
Doing
a
it with minors and threatening that you will kill them, they will die if they dare tell someone. At what point do we say as a parent, this is not right? Is she telling
wow.
me that if this was done by another doctor to her own daughters or her grandchildren,
Mhm.
she would have been
Mhm.
saying the same thing that she's saying now?
Of course, she will not. It's because they say the girl in question is not related to the wife. They don't know why the wife is carrying it
So
on her
therefore,
head.
she came out from a wood. She's
Yeah,
not somebody's
it's
child.
not
She's not
somebody's child.
somebody's relative.
You know our society now, when you're nobody,
Exactly.
who cares about you? They
When you're
should
not
take
even
note.
connected.
Yeah, that's what they're abusing the woman. And they're accusing her that the girl is not even related to her. Why is she exposing the husband? Why is she carrying it on her head? Even a day or two was called out also by Gist Lover. Okay, look at what Joseph
Who is
said.
Ade Otusef?
Ade
Honestly,
Otu is she's that lady that they say she's an activist. I don't know which one she's campaigning for.
yeah,
Remember
all these fake activists, like the ones supporting Baba Ijesha too. I get it.
I don't know if he's the one to let
No,
me
that one is a male. I think that one is a male. But I'm saying like example of
okay.
someone like that. That one's an activist too.
You see, this adult too, she was the one that made the news that remember that Sylvester boy that they deleted in high school, in one high school. That's Sylvester Omomui or something. The small boy, the 11-year-old boy from Chrisland School.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
So adult was the one that went to when she was campaigning for this the justice for Sylvester. She went to the police to find information according to them. I even made
Ah,
a video about her at the time.
is she
When
the
I
same person that wanted to join politics and started changing her mouth? Is it that one?
Yes, I think she's the same person that was supporting. They said she was supporting, was it Tinubu or whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
adult. You should know her. You should know
yeah.
her. So she didn't know they were going to bring out the WhatsApp message where she was about the wife, why the
Yeah.
wife is carrying on with this. The wife is not related. The wife used to beat the girl. Why is she
Wow.
talking about? That is not whether the wife used to beat the girl. That's not what is the issue. Everybody will answer according to gist lover. But what we are talking about right now is that this man was doing this to this girl for 1 year and 9 months, almost 2 years. You made the girl, you took her virginity from her, you took everything from this girl, you turned her practically to a woman. When the wife is sleeping at 2 a.m., you're coming to wake her up in the same house. So you can understand the kind of anger somebody like me will feel, and then somebody will be covering it up. Let me read what Joseph said. Joseph said some parents are even encouraging their daughters to get a boyfriend. You see, that is the world we live in. Oh, not unlike those days. Those days,
He's very correct.
if they see you on the road, somebody saying hi to you, just know that day that
You're
food
finished.
that food you eat that day will not digest.
At all. That is if you even be able to open your mouth to eat. That food go choke you where you sit down. Even before they come meet you, self, you go they choke by yourself.
honestly honestly, it's good we are putting our mouth and putting having these conversations. It's really really good. And somebody like me, I can't stop talking because I have kids and I need them to be better people in the society. I need them to
Exactly.
grow up right. So, and because they are girls, they might end up meeting him and a Prince Charming in the future. And then the
Yeah,
girl that is what I'm concerned. So raise your own child well. As I'm working hard raising my own,
exactly.
raise your own. Not when your own will meet my own, it will become disaster. My own will start going through all these pains. No, it shouldn't be.
Terrible.
This woman you made mention of that the woman will be in her 70s, right? Or maybe late
Yeah.
60s and 70s.
60s. Yeah.
Let me give you an example of what happened.
Yeah.
But the a mother came home, the son visited her, and then in their home, the way you have village houses, there is one that she and her husband built, okay? Then there is another one the children built, which is a more modern home, you understand, but the same compound. So the son came from the city, and then called the girls living with her. The girls living with her are her relatives. Okay. So her brother's children then called one and was trying to, touch the girl. Oh, now you're start growing a momo and all of that, touching the girl. The girl was very uncomfortable that uncle was touching her. So when the man left, she came and told the auntie, this is what uncle did to me. Guess what the woman did? The woman already knew that by the time the uncle comes back, she would have been deep asleep, right? And then this guy will go inside the house and then pretend as if nothing happened. So what she did was to take the house key, the new house key, and then went into the house, lock all the exit doors from behind, so that when you come in to open, you can't be able to open the door, so that she will get the attention of the son. So when the son
Wow.
came back, it was already very late at night. The son came back, tried to get access to his home. He couldn't enter the house, so he had to come and knock at the mother's door. The mother now said, yes, I needed to do this so I can speak with you before I will have a peaceful sleep, that you're such a disgrace and embarrassment. She didn't even pretend because she was shocked in the first place. And she
Yeah.
knew it's not something she can take. She finished the son. By the time it was morning, the son that came to spend the whole, I think he came to spend about 2 weeks. The
Yeah.
man hurriedly said that he's leaving the next day. Say, why won't you leave? Shameless this, shame,
Can imagine.
called
Yeah.
him out instantly, and that was the end to that. The
Which
next
is
time
the
he
right thing to
visited,
do.
I tell you, the next time he visited, he mind his business, you
Yeah.
know. But people will like, why are you complaining now? What did uncle do now? Okay, I will talk to him, and that ends there. He will
Yeah.
not talk to uncle.
Or they will even tell you that it's not possible. It didn't happen.
Abi, yeah, that's true. They could say that. They
Yeah.
could say that. So you can understand the world we live in. Because it's not your child, you don't care. It's another person's child, you don't care.
That's what Princess did you see Princess's video?
Which princess? Okay,
The one, yeah,
the
the
princess that
one,
is
the Baba
here.
Ijesha, that lady.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I watched her video concerning this matter where she was breaking everything down.
Oh, she made a new video.
The doctor is her friend too now. Just as he's a friend to Kate Henshaw, both they've been advocating for his cancer research. Princess said that she respect the man. Like, she was so upset. If you see her video that she
Wait,
did
where is the video? Because I want
on
to.
Instagram, she posted on her Instagram.
Okay, I will look her
Yeah,
up and
I
then.
don't even remember what's that her name again. So if I see it, I thought I mentioned you on when I was watching it on
Ah,
Instagram. Yeah, I saw it yesterday, and she was
okay,
saying a whole lot of things.
I saw something you tagged me. It came on notification, but I didn't follow it at the time. When I now came back, I didn't find which of the channel.
But
I
yeah,
have.
sometimes when I watch it, something I see that, like, I want you to see, I just mentioned you on it. I was like, okay, you will see it. You will see it
Yeah,
when you click on
the
notifications.
notification. I saw the
Yeah, it will be
notification.
there.
When I now came back, I said, which channel was it? Yeah, I thought it was a message. You understand? I didn't see anything on the message, so I passed.
Ah,
I'm going to look for it. Let me see what Joseph. Joseph said another thing again is good, that both parents are in unity together to scold their children, not the one that the father will be scolding the children, then at the back the mother will be covering up for them. That is so right.
exactly.
That is so right. Let me pin this. That
Yeah,
is so right. Joseph, you just got it right. Because when you're
very.
correcting, it should be a uniform thing. It should be united front. It's not when you're correct,
Yes.
the other person is not correcting. It's okay. This your father too. They shout. This small thing is not
Yeah, they
small.
will now start disliking one parents and going closer to the other one that is supporting their evil.
I tell you, it's not
But
small thing.
why? My question is, why is it that some parents sees that as love? When your child does something wrong, you don't scold, you don't say a thing, you don't point it out that this thing you're doing is wrong and it's something that you're not supposed to be doing, and give the child reasons. why that thing is wrong and why the child is not supposed to be doing that. Why something like that can lead to you getting into bigger trouble in the future. For example, the type of trouble that he is in right now.
Now,
You
yeah.
know, if this was outside, listen, Africa, they would have even picked
Oh,
him up. They would have picked him.
oh,
But now that before we're even sitting down to talk with all this
ah,
evidence that he
mm-hmm.
created by him, or like
Oh,
with his own hand, they would have picked him up.
honest. I guess he's
You will
still
be
walking
sitting in
the
jail
streets, right?
before you get a lawyer and all this long process of court case. You will be there waiting.
He will be there, and they will put a serious bond for him to get to
A
meet his own.
very huge amount that your family won't be able to pay.
Yeah. But look at him. He's walking the streets. They are busy calling the police officers that they reported to. They say they can't find the
Yeah.
file, that the file is missing. They are yet to move the file. Man, Nigeria is just so messed
Exactly.
up.
When I was watching those two videos from Listen Princess and Ketensha, because I'm like, I really want to understand more this stuff. And
What
Princess said
did
she did
Princess
her
say?
digging. She did her. Princess said a lot. Too. Princess's video is long. I think it was like a live stream. Safe.
Okay, live
Yeah.
stream. I don't get time to watch live stream. But I bet, what did she say?
The princess is bringing receipt, like she's proving she's like the guy is not a doctor. He went to that he's not a what oncology, what they call them, also responsible for cancer, or neither is
Mhm.
he a gynecologist. That
Hey,
he did not. Yes, he went, but he went into the school. But she was like, "I'm not a medical person. If you're a medical, correct me in the comments." But she was trying to say that he went into the school and they have different levels and things you have to pass. That the guy did not complete. He left. That she doesn't even understand how he can even open, a hospital and be a practitioner in Nigeria when he's not even licensed to do any of these cancer or any of those things that he's doing, screening and all of that. Princess talked about how the man was seen on videos fondling with women's breasts. She was like, even after they had spoken about this, churches were still inviting this guy to come and do screening. People were still that she doesn't even understand what is going on. That with all the evidence that people are seeing, people are still, going to his hospital to do screening and whatnot.
hey.
Princess said she said a whole lot of things. She said she had spoken to his wife or something like the lady said the lady was not ready to talk, like it's gonna dig up old wounds or stuff like that. So she had to go and do diggings from, went to police station, went to find out where he was in the UK or so many things that she was trying to dig out to find out more, and she did. And she was venting on that her video.
Wow.
And listen, it is the princess said a lot, a lot. She said the same thing. People were accusing her that she's evil because she doesn't have a child, that she's a barren woman. That's why that's the same thing they said about Baba Ijesha, that she was trying to bring him down. That people don't understand that we all have to protect children. And you don't have to be a mom to start protecting her. She might not have her
Yeah.
own. And I did understand and I was like, it's only a fool that will look at her and say she's barren. So therefore she should not speak for kids, or she should not speak for people. She has a platform, she has huge following, so she should speak. That's why on the other of your video I was like, I don't like the fact that our Nigerian celebrities are quiet.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
when Princess won that case against Baba Ijesha.
Yes.
And that is a good thing, because assuming she did not win, she would have been demoralized about Nigerian structure, legal structure, police, and
Yes.
everything. But I'm happy she won. She fought a
Very
good
true.
fight and she won. Now people will sit up. Are you surprised they are not talking? Do you know if they also do the same thing now?
That's the problem. It's not even, do
You
you know,
know,
they are like, I would say 99.9% of families in that our nation are going through things
do
like
you know
this. And people are
if
not
they say,
speaking.
if they come out to speak, then one girl will now say, "Me too." This person talking now did it to me.
Yes.
The Me Too in the US now. That was
Exactly.
what
That's how it started.
so that's
You're
why they
very
are not
correct.
talking. It's like when you all said, "Okay, let me hear who will come and talk. I will bring everybody on social media." Who talked? Nobody.
Exactly. Nobody said anything.
Because everybody in one word or the other is
Is
entangled.
involved in one
You understand?
embarrassing thing that they're doing. You're correct.
So that's
Because I
why
was like, something like this happened that first time. This was last year now when, or I don't know, early part of this year
it's more
when
than last year. Oh.
when Princess and Kate Henshaw were venting, and
Yeah,
I was like,
okay.
why is
Yeah,
it that these
last
are the
year.
only two people, yes,
You know why those
venting
people
when we
can
have
talk?
big people with
You
millions of
know why
following?
those people? You know why they can talk? Because they have a clean slate. And
Yeah.
because the people involved, you understand, if they speak against them, they will not feel any guilt. Maybe they've not collected car from those people. Maybe they've not
Yeah.
collected. Do you understand? Because they will use gift and all of those to buy most of those celebrities up. Hey, this person, the
Yeah.
secret admirer, bought me a Range Rover. Who do you think are those
The
secret
secret
admirers?
that I
Do you understand?
oh
So
God.
when you soil your hands so badly, you can't
Yeah.
be able to come and speak. But
It's
these
true.
two
You cripple
ladies
yourself.
talking, Kate Henshaw, she knows that her name, Kate Henshaw, is all she got. I'm not sure
Yes.
she's a mother. There was a time
I
those
think
days,
she is.
yeah, they say she has a son, but we never saw any
I
child.
thought I thought it's a daughter.
Was he a daughter? I don't know. That time she married a British person or something. I
Yeah, I
think,
think she has a child with that person, but it seems like she never shows that child.
yeah.
But she has, yes.
But look at it. Princess is talking. Kate Henshaw is talking. Who else do you
Yeah.
want to come out to talk? They
And
are
I
all
think because I think host, I think they both these two are speaking out because they were among the people that did the when he wanted to open that his cancer fake cancer hospital. They
Mhm.
were part of the people that spoke for him.
Yeah, they were
They
his
campaigned for
ambassadors.
him.
But trust
Yes.
me, the
So
ambassadors
now this is
wouldn't
happening
have
now.
stopped
I feel
him.
like they feel like they are kind of their fault somehow that they talked about this
No,
and now
no.
this is happening.
What I
Like
think is that they have integrity and they know they
yeah,
can protect their integrity. Yeah, the reason why
true.
people are not talking is when you have soiled your hands so badly that if you say a word, somebody might get up and say, "You did that to me, Oga. Why are you talking?"
Yeah.
Yes, I'm waiting. The likes of Alibaba, I'm waiting for them to chook their mouth. RMD, but nobody's talking.
Exactly. I just isn't even this Femi Fani Kayo they were mouth they run anyhow for Instagram like water. Why has he
Leave
not
that
said
one.
anything?
That one get
Him
your
and Dino Malaya, a bit Dino Malaysia, both of them are there fighting like
host.
kids.
Host, give me 1 second. Let me welcome Mommy Fechi. Mommy
Okay.
Fechi, welcome to our live stream today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. So she said, hello, lovely host, co-host, and all the lovely people in the house. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Spice is here. They campaigned for him and are disappointed in him because they have some integrity. Absolutely. That's why those two are talking. They are not the only celebrities that campaign for this man. They are not the only celebrities. But because they believe they have integrity, they believe their name is all they got. That's why they are speaking. And people can't talk much. You say, okay, the likes of a Yabojo, where are they? They should come and start talking, right? Yabojo's daughter was also in the news in a negative way. So one way or the other, I believe there are cockroaches somewhere that everybody is trying to like stay on their own, be neutral, so that they continue to do their thing and nobody will disturb them. But Princess, I must give her kudos, honestly. She is one person I've come to love after that Baba Ijesha thing. She stood by what she believed, what she saw, what she know, and she trusted that girl and believed in that girl's statement. Some people will start doubting the person, the victim, because the victim has no name to attach to her name. Her father is not the DPO or the IG of police or the richest man in Nigeria, but she believed the girl and she went all out and made sure Baba Ejisha is behind bars. I pray that they will do so with this man, and should make sure that they throw his own cell key to the dungeon. The man is not supposed to be seeing daylight. If he's still walking the streets of Lagos at this time, I don't know why he's still walking the streets of Lagos. He's supposed to be in detention right now until that case is decided. And they will put a bail bond, maybe 1 billion, if Nigerian system has value.
And Iyabo Ojo too. Iyabo Ojo did advocate for that girl, that child to that girl.
That princess daughter. Yes, it was a
Yes.
Yabojo and a princess.
Princess, yes.
Yabojo got a lot of attack for doing that. There was nothing they didn't tell her.
Yeah,
She went on doing what she, calling the
it's
guy
true.
out, camping. I really pray that other people will join forces with them so that they can be able to do what to tackle this. And back to what we are talking about, parents. You
Yeah.
understand? For the fact Princess that did this, and look at the backlash you said Princess was getting. They are calling her Princess is not married, right? Mel, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know if Princess is married, though. I just know that she doesn't have kids of her own. Maybe
Okay.
she was, but maybe she had fertility issues and all of that.
Okay, so because Princess has no kids of her, that's why they're calling her barren. And you would it's supposed to be opposite if at all they have sense. You understand? Because she doesn't have kids, she wouldn't have cared. But she doesn't have kids and she still cares. Telling
Exactly.
you she has a heart of gold. She still cared. Most women that look at a doctor's wife, a mother, doctor's
Yeah,
wife,
that
you
that is
see that
someone's
this is
mother.
what my son does, and she came out to cover the son, to defend the son. So people, those people saying those things about Princess, they should bury their faces in shame because Princess is doing that which they cannot do. Even in their
Exactly.
next generation, they have no morality whatsoever to do the right thing. Thank you so much, Sister Ju, for joining the stream. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. So we're talking about parenting, and the question is, how far can a parent go to protect his or her child? And we're using a case study of Dr. Olaleye's mother that came out on social media defending the son that has all manner of cases piling up against him, defending the son, confronting the son's wife for not protecting her son, for bringing the case to the police. So she came out confronting the son's
The
wife.
wife.
Why did she do that? Is her husband the only man doing that? There are a lot of men doing that. Why did she cover her husband? And that brought me to the discussion today. Why, to what extent can a parent go to protect his or her child, knowing fully well that your son is evil, you've raised a monster, and you're still
Yeah.
defending him even at 50? That man will not be less than 50.
No.
Honestly, he's not less than 50. Let me even Google him to see if I'll find his age. He's not a
And
small.
another thing that baffles me is I don't understand why the clinic where he works is still even up if it belongs to him, and what is the medical board in that country? What are they doing? Because I know in other places when things like this come out, because every this they have their ethics, they have things that you should do as a doctor and things that you shouldn't do as a doctor. There are things that as a lawyer you can do and things that you cannot do. I remember the case of I think was it a murder trial or something like that in the US, and the judge that was responsible was sleeping with the guilty person, and when that came out they had to start all over because they said that's something she wasn't supposed to do. So I feel like every profession they have their do's and don'ts. So why is he still going for screening in churches as a doctor? Shouldn't they revoke his license at this point until he's proven guilty or not?
You know what I think? I don't know if he's. I'm just thinking. I don't want to believe that he opened that facility with his name. Maybe he teamed up with another doctor that has qualification to open the thing. Why he's the one running it? Do you understand where I'm coming from? So
Yeah.
assuming it is not on his name, because he will need a doctor that has license in Nigeria to practice.
Yes.
So maybe there is a doctor like that, and then they give him the doctor has license to practice, so they use the doctor's name to
To
open the
open.
facility.
Yes.
That's what I think. And I
But
don't
if that
know.
is the case, why is he still practicing? That's the point. Because okay, let's say that you cannot close down that particular hospital because it is
Mhm.
under someone else's name. Princess's video stated that a church even invited him to come and do screening.
Wow.
So why does he still have the license? I don't care if he's doing screening in
So
his
they
backyard.
invited him to do screening. Is it recently?
From what she said, after their video, they've already released their video calling him out. So that after she and Kate had already said this
Did
is
all
what
of
the
that?
man does, and all this
See,
evidence were out already, people were still inviting him for screening, and people were still going to that facility, allowing him to
okay,
screen them.
Sister Oju is asking the man. The man's mom is living in denial. Absolutely. Sister Oju, let me give you a brief story about this man. They said he's a medical doctor. I just put him up on LinkedIn to see what I can read about him. He was in UK, so he was practicing in UK according to the story, practicing in UK and was doing stuff with his patients. He will sedate them and then they'll be unconscious. He'll be doing stuff with the patient. So the patients, when upon waking up and realizing themselves, start noticing things wrong with them. So they complain. In UK, they revoke his license to practice. The guy came back to Nigeria with another person's ID. Okay, so he ran back to Nigeria with a different ID so that they will not jail him in UK. And then coming back to Nigeria, he started a medical practice about cancer facility and all of that, where he does screening for women and all of that. So what happened is that last year, the wife called him out, reported him to the police that he violated her niece that lives with them. So when that she didn't know this was happening, he threatened the girl not to speak with the juju, that if the girl talks to anybody, that the juju was going to delete her. So this happened for 1 year and 9 months. 2 a.m., the man will go and wake the niece and all of that. So when the wife now realized that her niece, according to the story, that used to dress girly has turned to a tomboy, always wearing jeans, guarding her body, she noticed something was going on and then started asking questions before the girl opened up. So the wife reported the matter to the police and kicked the husband out of the home. So the husband was kicked out of their house, reported the matter to the police. They even did video, every file they gave the police, they have electronic version. So every testimony, everything everybody wrote, both the victim, both the driver, the wife, every complaint they did to the police, they did a video and a written document. So this, the one they submitted to the police up till last month, the police were still saying that they were looking for the files. So when that happened last year, the likes of Princess we were talking about and Kate Henshaw came on social media calling this man out for doing that, because the man admitted to Kate Henshaw that according to Kate Henshaw, is also in my video. I did a video yesterday about this same man. Kate Henshaw said in that my video that the man admitted to her to have violated the girl by saying, Kate, I failed. That my wife set a trap for me, knowing my weakness, and I failed. I did something with this girl. So Kate was taken aback. You did something with your house help? So that was when Kate came out speaking. Princess was talking. Kate was talking. And the police were not helping. The people they gave the document to police in Anthony Village, police in Maryland, and I think police in Surulere. They all covered the story until last week. Gistlover said something about it. 3 days ago, Gistlover brought evidence. So the evidence Gistlover brought are videos the man made of himself doing the do with his patients. Not one, not two, not three. So he takes those videos as trophies. How can your patient be kind of in a very sleepy way? You wake them up, you set your camera, you remove your everything, wake them up, and start doing the do with your patient. So that one is still online right now on Gist Lovers Telegram page. If you go there, the man did not even care whether his own cucumber was showing or whether he's they are calling him with a big fat butt. Everything is online. So I guess now things are going to take a turn. Police are going to start doing something, because the evidence Gistlover release, you can't cover it. The face is the man, the mouth is the man, the eye, the leg, the hand, everything is the man. They don't have videos of the man with the maid, which the wife was fighting for. But what they, according to Gistlover, that The wife realized the police were sweeping this under the carpet, paid a hacker to hack the husband's files, and she got electronic evidence, which is the video that is now all over the internet. So that's what we are talking about in kind of bringing everything together. But my take on this discussion was the mother of this man came online speaking with someone else, accusing the doctor's wife for not being a good wife, for reporting her husband to the police, that is it only her son that molests children, is it only her son that does that to children. Why did she take the matter to the police? Why didn't she cover her husband? So, being a mother, I said, no, I want to discuss it with other parents, with other guidance. Let me hear what people has to say. At what extent can you protect your child, especially vis-a-vis this case at hand? And also, what was revealed about the man, that when they were young, growing up, he got their housemaid in a family way. They kicked the housemaid out of their home. The housemaid had the baby, relocated to the UK. The mother was aware of it. Everybody. So he's been doing this. It's like a serial rapiste, serial rapist. That's what this doctor is. And Mel also was following up about the story. So I'm trying to get his academic qualification to see. They said that he's a self-motivated professional with diverse academic qualification. He has MB, CHB, IFE. They even need to go and verify that IFE certificate to know if he has any.
Any most of the certificate for that our place will come from. No be if you buy them if you get money.
Then he said he had a DFFP London. I really need to Google to know what that means. That he also has MBA from Imperial College London. So
making the lie. May not forget say London, if you verify whether you kept the thing, you go to school or you no go. Main day they are the lie.
He said he's a returnee from UK diaspora after a decade of service in NHS. The guy get got to. Why UK never come take this man, go try him for UK? Why? I spent the past 12 years in
because
Nigeria.
Our people they cover for him now. They go hide them.
Abby. Oh, us no. Let me even read a little about him. No right thinking mother or parent should protect their children in circumstances like this. Honestly, Mommy Faith, you just hit it on the head, honestly. But that man's mother did. She said it in Yoruba. Unfortunately, I can't play it here because I don't have any Yoruba here to translate for us. The man said, I spent the past 12 years in Nigeria using my skills and competencies to impact the lives of ordinary citizens, especially the underserved, the voiceless women of Nigeria, and give back sustainable into low-income communities. I have also helped to raise massively for the various health projects supported by the UK and Nigerian charities I funded. This man, let me plug my laptop. It's telling me my battery. Okay, it's still going on. Let me get there. Okay. Delivered an impactful CPR project on behalf of the largest group of churches in Nigeria, the Redeemed Christian Church of God, an initiative funded by several churches and provinces that make up the Agape family of RCCG. This man.
You never tie yourself.
I
told you the gods that he has.
Hey, previously appointed as a consultant by the Lagos State Ministry of Health for Eco-Free Health Mission 2010. This man has gotten involved with so many things. Selected by Mo Abudu Inspire Africa and Diamond Bank as Niger Diamonds. This man has gotten so deep into
Can you imagine?
society. They're even giving him awards, every angle, not knowing that most of those women that come to his facility for help, this man will do all manner of things, videotape them, to trap them from saying what has been done to them. It's like caging them not to speak up, having something to blackmail them with. Oh, let me plug this my laptop. Give me 1 second
Well,
there.
host, this is the time that our people in the UK, because we have a lot of people in the UK, this is it. Let them start digging. All this lie certificate that this man is saying he has, if there's a way that they can find out these things, people should start finding out. And if there's any pending warrant, people should inform people where he is so they can come and pick him up. Because I don't even trust what our people back home are going to do. So if they're going to, first of all, jail him over there for the crime he committed, I believe he ran, he escaped from there. I don't think he really went through the normal process of people traveling to leave
No,
that country after committing such crime.
no,
That's not happening.
of course, they said he used somebody's identity to move back to Nigeria. You understand? So if he has a case in England, this is the opportunity for them to bring those cases up again, because they are not dead case. You understand? There can be cold case. It's 12 years is not far gone, so they can still bring those things up and try them. That is why some of them turn around to kill them. Okay, yeah, absolutely. He got impacting with his bowler. Spicy will kill me. He got to the point because his mother kept quiet all this while. Yeah, she should have given him help long time ago. He is an addict. Absolutely. Absolutely. Stalgy couldn't have said it better. This woman, enabled the son to
Addictor
become.
is a sick person. This
Yeah,
one is sick.
he is. The mother enabled him, because imagine
A
what
whole lot.
somebody started doing as a teenager, getting their housemaid into a family way, and they were covering. They kicked the girl out. I don't even know how to go about it, but that mother of his is not a good mother. The mother can go and forge a death certificate of this said pastor, so that the daughter that ran to Canada can get asylum, saying that this Dr. Femi was deleted by people that invaded their home in Lagos. So the life of the daughter is at risk, so that the Canadian government can give her asylum. So the mother failed this
But
son.
host, this you're saying, if it's true, I hope they deport plus the sister
That is
and
it.
they persecute. What am I saying? Deport? No, they should first of all put her in jail, and so she can provide her brother and the mother also, because this is also a crime. The three
Yeah.
of them need to go to jail.
You know what Gist Lover did? Gist Lover didn't stop us revealing all of this. He gave their numbers, their phone numbers, so that the Gist Lover gang will give them woto woto. Call the number if you want to report to any
Are you
authority.
serious?
Yeah,
I've been missing just lovers gist.
their phone number is all over the internet. The one in Canada, the one in UK, even the mama we talk, all their phone numbers are everywhere. So Gist Lover is now the CIA of Nigeria, the FBI of Nigeria. And he's doing more than the police can ever do right now in Nigeria. I'm sorry I have to put it that way, but that is the fact. The guy is opening up a lot of things. People call him, oh, somebody's here. Welcome, unique, my beautiful lady. Welcome, Peppy. Welcome. How are you doing? How is the cold treating you in your area? I hope it's not too cold where you are. It's cold where I am, but it's a little up now. It's up by 2 degrees. It's now 18 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 16. And I was screaming that it's cold until Rose Hujo told me that it's -9 where they are. So I now said, okay, I'm still on that summer weather if it's -9 in November. So, guys, thank you guys for being here. Honestly, we're gonna read some more comments. Spicy said he's been blackmailing them for long. Absolutely. He uses the evidence against them to get himself some award and recognition. Yeah. Gist Lover is something else. So I tell you, Sister Joy, that Gist Lover, I believe is a man. Is a man. He is he's doing the most. He's doing more than Nigerian police. He's doing more than Nigerian Secret Services. In fact, he's CIA according to Spicy. I don't know if my screen is looking a lot dark. Okay, it's still looking dark. All right, let me just manage it. I'm not in my usual place because my office is occupied. The CK Spice, you're doing great. Yes, so Spice is doing amazing with her channel. Sincerely, I think so too. He is a man. Yeah, I want to believe this lover is a man because he really has a lot of guts doing what he's doing. And this mother of this man, this lover call them out, the mother and the two sisters. They are all enablers. That's why this lover threw their information to the internet that people can contact authorities and ask authority to revoke whatever license they have. The sister in UK is a teacher. They say she's not qualified to be teaching children if he can cover up all these atrocities the brother is doing, because they all know. So he's not she's not supposed to be around children. That's according to Gist Lover. So the thing is, as a mother, if your child is getting, mixing up with bad friends, start on time. If your child is getting involved in things, in vices, start on time. Don't wait until the child is 50 something, like this Dr. Olaleye, and then you come and start defending the child. I was expecting the mother at this time to say, Femi, you have really embarrassed us, great deal. You have embarrassed us, Femi. I am speechless. And then you walk back inside your home. Who needs your opinion right now, actually? Nobody needs that woman's opinion. I don't know why she came out in the first place talking, calling down the wife names, that you the only one that your husband is doing that to children. Why can't you cover your husband? I was like, that's why evil will continue to happen in Nigeria. That's why they will continue to get away with things like this, because we keep covering them. If you're a wife, you don't cover your husband when he does things like this, you become a bad wife. You understand? If you cover them, they will continue to do what they are doing. But I'm happy that one woman stood her ground, went to the police, reported the case, called the shot, and kicked the man out of the house. Say, the Nigerians talk, say, no, only America or no UK, you kick the man out of the. This woman is in Lagos. She kicked the husband out of the house. Honestly, if somebody can have the boldness to carry her husband to the police for doing this kind of atrocity, other women should wake up. They should wake up. Nothing stopped you from standing up for what is right and doing the right thing. After all, you have your own children too. If somebody should do that to your child tomorrow, will you let it slide? No, you won't. All right, Pepe said the truth is that Gist Lover is more than CID. Honestly, Gist Lover is more than CID. I'm sorry I came late. I was sorting out things. It's okay, Joe. It's okay, Joe. You're amazing. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing us on your Facebook page. Thank you so, so much. You guys are amazing, honestly.
Yes, I just tagged you in the first part of the video, Princess. That video is 59 minutes long, and she's posted part two.
Hey,
Princess is not backing down.
is it which of my
Oyoyo's World. I always tag you on Oyoyo's World since that's where
Oyoyo
you do
sword?
gist.
Okay,
Yeah,
Oyoyo sword. Let me
on
see.
Instagram.
Mm.
She
Ah,
uh, she uh, she wrote part one, Dr. Femi Olaleye and his
hey,
protectors,
hey, hey, Mel.
and
This
she pinned it so you will see it on the top.
eh, this one is
The
1 hour.
gbasgbos in this video, the
1 hour.
gbasgbos that Princess is
Are
giving.
you serious? 1 hour, 13 minutes. Oh my goodness. And they are busy. The Nigerians said they don't get. In fact, somebody will tell me there is hope for this country. I don't see hope right now. I don't see any hope. If Princess is fighting a just cause like this, and people will come on her comment section and be abusing her, I don't see hope at all. I don't see hope. How could somebody? Oh my goodness, she did. You will never put to shame by his grace. I don't understand. Adegoke. Okay, okay, they are telling Princess, okay, you will laugh last. Oh, girl, adore to God no go shame us. Oh, are you kidding me? This is a long video to digest. This is a very, very long video. How short or how ugly you think I look? Look, like I've told you, that's your projection of yourself onto me. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of being able to concentrate on the things, you see, point that I'm trying to make. There's no name you have not given me. Oh, okay. Let me play Princess a little. Recently, this idiot Femi has gone ahead to label me man eater. That me, I just want all men to go to jail. Who does that? Oh. A lot of men in the society, a lot of men that Mel, can you hear this? Have helped me, that have been
yeah, I can hear.
Taking advantage of me that they didn't. Why is Dr. Femi now? I can't even thank you, Tito, because that is what I need. Instead of insulting me, looking for my faults, looking for what you don't like about me. If truly you love children, what you should be doing is praying. And God, don't let them kill Princess. Do you know how many times I've been attacked? I have come here to mention names of people that have attacked me, even in the presence of people. Did anybody do anything about it? Oh. No. I have gone to the police to report people to that, oh, this person threatened me, prove everything. Did anybody do anything? No. Even this man that has the beautiful name, the Attorney General, Onigbanjo. I always forget. Ask the man, he will tell you. I have gone. Thank you, Udi. I have gone to him to complain. But you people, you know, when some people, their life is bitter, their life is finished, they cannot see anything good in anybody. That's why I keep saying this program, this chat, is for those who love children. Yeah. Those who believe that children should be protected, provided for, and cared for. Those who believe that we need a better, safe environment for our children. Yeah. Children, women, and men. Those who believe that life should mean more. Those are the people that this chat is meant for. Not people who feel that they have power to muscle somebody, to bully somebody. People who call themselves professional trolls, going from one page to another. People will talk rubbish, and I have said it. Please, if you do not fall under the umbrella of these people, please go away from my live chats. Sorry, be a mobini. If I say something that I went to police station, I will mention this is a very long discussion. It's over an hour, 13 minutes. I'm definitely going to listen to it and then hear her own point of view. But I must commend her for what she's doing. She said they are calling her all manner of names. They call her that she's short, she's dwarf, that she's ugly. Instead of them to tackle the problem at hand,
they're insulting someone,
calling her names. It's really sad, honestly. It's really sad. This guy is fighting a good cause. You understand? She's fighting a good cause. People should support this because the Nigerian police, I'm sorry to say, I don't trust Nigerian police. They are trying everything they can to rubbish this case so it doesn't worth anything. But I think the issue is going to change since yesterday. No, it was day before yesterday that Gist Lover released that. So I believe a lot of people are going to start seeing things differently. And even those churches that are still calling him to come and do screening for them. Let me see, after watching those videos, if they are still going to engage his services in those screening. It's so sad, so pathetic to even look at. I was like, who films himself doing this kind of thing? Who does that? A sane person would never. To tell you that the man is sick, the man needs help. He is really, really sick, honestly. Joseph said, You know, Nigerians are very good at judging people even before listening to the story. Nigerian police is nothing but clowns. You can say that again. Honestly, you can say that again. Give me 1 second, guys.
I feel like at this point, this is just a tactic to kind of distract people from the main thing. Now, because people know that Princess is a credible person, being that she just, put someone in jail,
Hmm.
Baba Ijesha, which is very similar stuff, right?
Yes.
People will try to attack her personality, attack, with this, you're not even a mom, you're a barren woman, you're short, you're ugly, you're this, you're a liar. The same way they did during before Baba Ejesha's trial. If you remember how she was dragged, Iyabo Ojo that spoke out was also dragged. So it feels like at this point, when things like this happen, people that love these evil doers, the first thing they do is activate attack mode, and they start attacking people so that they will distract the people, the masses, from the message that particular person. If they can make you hate someone, you wouldn't want to even listen to the person. You wouldn't
Yeah.
even want to. You don't want to hear that person's name. So that I feel like that's what they are trying to do with Princess. And because Princess is speaking out more, people are on it. If I
Yeah.
believe if Kate Henshaw will come out and do another video again, they will start attacking her also.
Yeah, of course. What else are they good for? And also, you remember they pay these people up. According to what Gislova
Of
said, that
course.
he has paid them. This man paid a lot of bloggers to write good things about him, and paying a lot of people. They paid this 1,000 with the way the economy is now. Anybody you give 50,000 will carry your case for 2 weeks. You understand? So
Exactly.
that's the truth. 50,000 is not easy to come by right now. So the thing is this: no matter how they pay these people up, I think I'm so grateful that first of all, Princess won the case against Babi Jesha. You understand?
Yeah,
Now is another case. This man is going to be brought down. No matter how high and mighty he thinks he is, he calls his
true.
friends in the golf course and they discuss the whole police case and tell each other that, well, no, don't worry about this. We got it covered this time around with this evidence. And especially, I don't know if you watch those videos Gist Lover showed. If you see those women, you know
I've,
that
I've
those women,
actually deleted Telegram because I'm like, I bet that one they occupy space.
I know. I had because I see I love evidence. So honestly, I went there,
Exactly.
I watched this video. I was like, who does a thing like this? I can't even imagine. I can't imagine anybody doing this. You understand? Now they have evidence. They can't be able to say any other thing. The guy is sick. When I mean sick, big time.
Wow.
And for the mother to, in fact, to bury shame somewhere before saying those things she said to that girl.
Maybe she hasn't seen those videos. Somebody really needs to just go play all the videos for her to watch.
No,
Because
she doesn't. She doesn't need to see the video. This same boy got her maid pregnant. What kind of video again are we referring? He know she knows what the son does. She doesn't
yeah,
need to see the video at all. Let me read what the just says. Mama in Nigeria. Here, once you are well known or rich, the masses' messages will never be heard. That is one thing. Even when the rich person is wrong, the poor masses will never be heard. That is the problem they have. The masses will drag him. The masses, are they really going to drag him? They're not dragging him with spice. If you see the kind of comment Princess and Kate Henshaw are getting on their channels when they talk about this thing, you understand where these people that they've sold their conscience. They don't care because the girl in question that they reported the case has no name. It's not the Atedolas, it's not the Adele case, it's not the Dangotes. The girl is maybe one poor family in the village that came to live with the doctor, and this thing happened to them. Joseph said, imagine he's not even a doctor who has who have who have him this who gave him the certificate. I guess that's what he meant to write. Who gave him the certificate? How did he go about it? There is nobody governing all the stuff. Is there nobody governing this? Yeah, that's what Mel was talking about, the medical board and all of that. So I was of the opinion maybe somebody else medical certificate was used to establish that out facility, or maybe it's not even a full doctor. It could be a facility for cancer screening and what have you. Thank you, Vicky, for being
But
here.
he
Vicky,
shouldn't even be allowed to do that because he has no certificate.
yeah, he has. He said he has certificate from Ife, but they need
He's
to
lying.
verify now. He's lying.
Host, can't you, even if I want, can't I go to IFE and buy a doctorate degree from
No,
any of the
no, no,
universities?
no. You can't. Oh, you can't. They should be able to verify that of Ife, and then
Host, you can, if you have the connections, you can call the dean of any school when you have politicians up there offering him political post and all of that. They will give you doctorate in anything you want. That's how
this one
corrupt that's
is it not
our nations are.
MBA?
Everybody is doing this thing. That's why you see some graduates don't even know their left from right in what they studied in university.
Hmm.
That's why the people like him comes out with all that's why people like, I have doctorate in this, I have this one, I have that one. I say, until you work, I see your work, far go talk.
Mel is on fire until I see your work.
And
Girl,
now,
I
because
agree.
it's not the same university, they go say go book hotel room. People go book hotel room. People so you know see for class when they write the exam, can't get A, you get C.
Hmm.
People should rest. When people start, I say all these people. If you work like in entertainment industry and all of that, you will know where you will be seeing all these people. When you
I
see
don't
them in
like
some
it.
places, even yourself, you go get to disguise yourself before you know what go hit you.
Wow.
All these politicians, lecturers, and name them. Are they not all birds of the same feather? That's why the police people too don't say anything. You report case to them, the file goes missing. Rat will eat it up, or something will happen. It's really annoying.
Man, okay, now that you talked about something like that, they've released that man that has a fraud case of 400 and something million. It wasn't the one that said rat at pension funds or something. They released him and they acquitted him.
Say
They
one rat
acquitted
ate, the
him.
other one snake swallow.
They
Which
acquitted the man. They acquitted the man yesterday, so he has no
you
no
see?
crime
It's
against.
not what I'm saying. Once you have the connection, just call the people responsible for the thing you want. You get it straight up. No waste of time. By the time they are writing a good check, you're bouncing to one of the banks or First Bank of Nigeria, coming out with mint. What is their business? They tell you it's not just a piece of paper. They will just write that thing, give you certificate in any department you want in university that you never attended.
Hmm. Hmm. Anyway, I don't even know what to say again. Lecturer herself was escorting money from students who will not attend classes. Okay, maybe yeah, getting money from student who will not attend classes, and they will be comfortable at home knowing that they will pay and pass on. My dear, that is what it is. It is
It's
what it
simple.
is.
That's what people do. I remember when I went to write the entrance exam for a University of Port Harcourt then. Entrance, so we never even enter. They go now that day, they go write the exam. We don't know that we go pass. So already, I just walking in. You know who? So he was finally when I entered university when we were doing lab. I found out he was an ordinary lab attendant. He said,
Oh.
"Are you just coming now? You know how you know any university we got there? Are you just coming now?" Yes, sir. And he said, "Come in the office." I said, "Now, wait be this one. I never entered this correct." You know when you sometimes you just have to know. You have elder ones, you have people that are in university, so you've been hearing things.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked and he entered the lab. So come in here. He was like, we merely went inside the lab. He closed the door. I said, "See this one. What did this one want to do now?" I just stood there. I was waiting to hear what he would say. Then he said, his voice changed from screaming that he was screaming there that everybody was standing.
Mm-hmm.
He now said,
Sorry, I'm looking for something.
if you want to pass this exam, you have to listen to what I want to tell you now. I just saw you and I don't know, like I just like you and I just want to help you. Like for me to be a good person. And all of a sudden he said, "Okay, you know what? We're going to go into that room now. Quick one. And I'm going to make sure that your name is among people that will gain admission to the university." Inside my mind, I go start now. I never enter university. They give you quick one. So that throughout the 5 years when I go there, they study this microbiology. I go, they give you quick one every day. I be inside my mind. I just looked at him. I said, Thank you very much, sir. But if I fail, I fail. Okay, let it just be like that. If I fail, I fail.
And wait,
He
you
started
went,
screaming, "Come
wait,
on, get out from here! If you see cussing, don't they cost me? You see trouble." Person, a few minutes
wait,
ago, he said, "Just like me." I said,
wait,
"Just see."
wait, Mel,
Yeah.
slow down. You said this person is a lab attendant, right?
You know those people that clean the lab, prepare the lab when you people want to do practice. Because we were doing, and by the time year 2, year 3, we start going into lab. Most of the University of microbiology, most of our classes are in the lab.
Mel,
He was an
see,
ordinary. I said,
Mel,
"This man,
if
eh?
you had made that mistake, for the rest of
Hi."
the time, if you were in the university, you'll be crying every day. You say, hi,
And
ordinary
I will have to
lab
see him
assistant.
almost every time we go to the lab. I have to see him. Like, child, God, I for just faint. I said, I for faint.
Honestly, you can't even
So,
walk
so what I
the
was not thinking, host, what if I was one of those people that didn't know better?
mm-hmm.
Because I remember, fast forward when we were in, I think, year 2 or something, I saw a girl that was crying and all of that. I was like, "What's up?" And she was like, so lecturer say make I go pay hotel room, and I know nothing I won't do.
Oh,
And she was like, if I don't do it, I will fail.
hey,
And she was like, the way he even said it, that she should go and book with her own money
wow.
and then send him the information. Then he will come there and do with her and then pass. I said, just carry for mind so you don't fail already. Go
Hey,
rewrite the exam. If you know if they're not great, go Senate building. Go report. They fear them, you know. And she was like, what do I do? She was trembling. She was shaking. So I
but
don't know.
wait,
I didn't follow up.
Mel, what
Yeah,
I don't understand, do they say that orally to them so that they won't leave a trace for any evidence, or do they say it on a text message? Do you have an idea?
they invite them to their office.
Okay, and tell them orally. Okay,
Yes,
so
there was one that was very popular that I knew people that were, doing like that, going to pay because he was threatening them. He just goes into the department and sees any lady he likes, and he would just see me in my office later after class, after he finished teaching you people, he would just point out people that will go to office and see him later. And people now know that if your name enters see me later, you don't be,
hey,
get ready to fail. Or they are telling you we will keep you in this school for years. You're hearing we will keep you here, and then they are telling some of them they behave like they are God. A very
uh,
rude set of people.
you
So
see the,
these are these are the
problem,
kind of problem we face in the society where somebody's telling you go and pay with your own hard-earned money. You go pay for hotel room for person to come sleep with you.
on the thing, the problem is so rooted. You understand? It's rooted.
Yes,
They are saying the Buhari. It's not just Buhari. I keep saying it. The whole everybody needs to have, reorientation for everybody. They should be able to have that program, and doing that reorientation for everybody should start actually from 3 years old. When a child is 3, you have to start teaching the child how to be a patriotic Nigerian, because there is no angle, no aspect of this country you go that you say, yeah, when you get this, you get justice. Look at the university system we are talking about. All messed up. Lecturers won't let students study and pass fairly because they want to satisfy their stupid things that they cannot control. Just look at, we are talking about university, we are talking about the medical field. The doctor is the one that is on the hot seat now, medical field. We are talking about the politics. We are talking about economy, health. We are talking about electricity. So every aspect of the country is completely gone. When I mean gone, there is no safe ground. Joseph said something funny here that the other day they were having a discussion. Somebody said, raise a topic. Will you choose between 2 billion naira and BSc certificate? He chose 2 billion naira because with 2 billion naira, he can buy certificates and then still establish business. To tell you how it is that people can quickly buy a certificate is so sad to hear. Vicky said, quick one. You go give Quickie for 4 years, be that.
na even as in try.
And
Now I'm go pay you pass. No be after you go write that teach you to go enter the university, you can't see on the clean lab. No be saying na him be even the
that's the
person
one
wey
that
want
will
teach you
pay
how to do
pass.
the practical.
That's the one that
He
will
just they
pay.
arrange those glass and those things. You go just faint. You go just faint. Shy.
Honestly, this is crazy. Honestly, we are lucky. Anyway, I guess you knew what your mother would have done to you if you had done otherwise.
Host me with plenty sisters ahead. You see, you're learning fast. So for me,
Yes.
I knew and grew up with a lot of cousins and female males and all around. So for me, street smart it has always been there. I
You
always knew
see?
that people always try. And right from secondary school, I started noticing this pattern.
You see?
You know, like
Mm-hmm.
we had a chemistry teacher,
Mm-hmm.
social study teacher. I can name some of the courses. Um, ah, there were like five of them. They were the core
Biology.
people that
I
were
mean,
doing
I
this
went to
with
all girls
students, with secondary school
secondary school.
students. Imagine.
I went to girls secondary school, so most of our teachers were also female. You can
Oh,
only be maybe one teacher that is a male or two in the whole school. So
ah,
I didn't experience any of those that much.
I went to mixed school and day school. If you see what is going on, mostly the one that used to take chemistry. Oh God. Even the student teachers that they used to bring, if you see what they do with the students,
Are you kidding me?
you're just gonna bury your head. I remember one that even caused trouble, that my two of my brothers and their friends were removed. They were how do they used to call the secondary school that they tell them to leave the school for some weeks.
Mm,
That's to tell you how corrupt. Let me just share this story. So I was in SS1 then. They had brought coppers, and one of these copper was so nasty. When you say somebody is nasty, the first time he came to our class to introduce himself, he separated the boys from the girls. Said, boys, sit this way, girls, sit this way. And he was asking everybody your name, your this, your that. And then he started asking how many people there were still virgins.
whoa.
So, a lot of people raised their hand and it was like, it's a lie, and all of that. So some people really kept their hands up, like, well, I've not done it, and that's it. People, this
Secondary.
life, you need to be very careful. So I was among some of the people that had their hands up. I was like, no, that's not something I want to, involved in secondary school. I have target, I have where I want to be in my life. So having
Yeah.
boyfriends in secondary school is not nothing. So I guess he kind of picked our face among those people that had not done it. So he already knew the people he wanted to target.
Hmm.
So being this, he didn't know. 'Cause my mom worked in the secondary school I attended. My father was vice principal, then a principal, then post primary schools board. And so I had my family like in the educational thing. But people
Yeah.
that know. But if you're coming as a copper and all that, you don't know who is who in any school. So
Yeah.
fast forward one day, he now sent someone from SS3 to come get me. And then he said, like, okay, during this in sports period that evening, we're preparing for inter-house sports. So after daytime school, in evening, we have to come back for training for inter-house sports and things like that. So during the training, I was standing by the side because I was one of the best runner in the whole school. But because of my friends, we used to be like 8 girls. We worked together, close and all of that. So people were beefing us a lot. So me, I said, I'm not going to participate in any sports. I'm not going to promote
Mhm.
school that is, kind of picking on me and my friends. So I stood on the side. He sent this guy to come and said I should go and wait for him in his house. You see, I said, see this one, my come off for where will they do training? Go your house, go wait for you as what?
House.
Yes, I
Hey.
should go to where the coppers are lodged, coppers and this where they were staying in the community.
Mm.
And I didn't answer him. So after the boy left me, another of my classmates, they just finished their running, and she was like, I want to go drink water in master's quarters. Please escort me, for people who think that I'm going there to do something. So I went there, not knowing that my cousin was standing next. So he heard it and he thought I had gone there. So immediately I left to follow the girl to drink water. As I was coming back, bottles were flying.
Uh-uh.
So I was wondering, I was looking, I saw my elder brother, I saw that. I said, what is going on? Then I realized that they were fighting. They thought that I had gone to wait for him. And immediately my cousin and the friends, they started attacking that boy that spoke to me, and they got recommended. They beat that my boot, that they carried that man come up from my village.
The copper.
Yes, but after go. Yes, go. Bye.
Okay.
So After they took him away, because as at that point people were, upset already, like it's enough for you people and what you people are doing in the community. Do you know, when they called the meeting, my mom first of all came to the side, called me to the side and asked me what happened. And I explained to her, because she said they just called me, and I explained to my mom. I said, yes, he did send them. Oh wow, super chat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Uju.
Thank
God
you so
bless
much,
you.
Uju.
Super speaker.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so when my mom asked me, I explained exactly what happened. But do you know, when they called this man, he came and he said, nah, he was trying to explain something, not really. He wanted me to do something for him. Do you know that the school took his side and asked my brothers and my
Ooh.
cousin and the friends that fought not to come back to school?
Are you kidding me?
But he was guilty. I mean, my mother asked me, I told her, I said, well, he also explained from the first time he came to our class to introduce. And I said to my mother, go and ask all my classmates. He was
Mm-hmm.
asking us how many of us are virgins, and how that was the first time I was hearing that you could test to know a virgin and use egg to penetrate the ladies to know if they are still virgin. That's the first time I was hearing that word from that copper's mouth. So after I
Wow.
explained everything to my mother, my mom knew I was not lying. My mother was furious that day in school. And when I went home and I told her, I said, don't worry, this one, I started mentioning all the teachers, they were doing it. So then my mother now understood that because majority of the teachers that were teaching in the school were doing this type of things with the students, they
Oh,
all backed the copper. And that is so it is something that happens in our system. A lot of people are guilty of this kind of things. And when you
yeah.
report, they support and back them up.
Yes, that is it. And that's what's happening in this case of Dr. Olaleye. Why do I say that's what is happening? If
Yeah,
they come to support Princess and Kate Henshaw in this fight,
yeah,
maybe their own things will start chasing them. You understand? Somebody might wake up tomorrow and say, me too. You
exactly.
look at you campaigning against this person. You did the same thing to me. You did the same thing to me. You did the same thing to me. So
Very true.
nobody is coming up. Nobody is going to support Princess. Maybe Yabojo will still say something because she's also a very upfront person. She doesn't care. She says her piece. Maybe somebody like a Yabojo will support
And I
them.
think Iyabo Joe is outspoken because something. I think she's also an RAP victim.
Yes, she
Yeah,
was.
so I think that's why she's really outspoken.
Yes, yes.
So I think
And
until our people start to change their mindset and this covering up for people just
people,
because
yes,
they know that they are guilty of something, I don't know where we're going to go. Because
that
this thing is starting from the grassroots. Imagine social studies teacher doing this type of thing. We're talking about
hi,
kids in their 15. How old were we in social study class?
honestly, honestly.
So a mom, a dad is sending their child to school, and then a teacher that's supposed to be teaching you and showing you the right path to go in life is taking advantage of you
Of
in the
you,
school there.
of your innocence. You can understand that. So that's what we are talking about today. Why do you need to protect a child this bad? Like the case of this mother speaking, and then I think she made that call, you understand, to the wife's, to the son's a wife, accusing her, not knowing that she was recorded. It could be what happened because we don't know how Gislova got that information from the woman. The woman was heard saying, "Is Femi the only man that has done this to people with people? Why are you not covering your son, your husband? Why are you the one bringing this to the police?" So people should know. Like you said here, the society, everything is all messed up. From secondary school, look at what Copper is doing. Do you think that Copper eventually becomes a lecturer that he's going to stop? He's not gonna stop. He will continue to do. After all, the secondary school backed him up. You understand? He will continue to do it, knowing that he's he has a team of people that have done that in the past, or that's also doing that higher up, and they will continue to back each other. It's a very, very terrible place. So it is a terrible place. It is a terrible place. Up till today, nobody heard the update about the Chrisland girl. Nobody heard about the update. You would think somebody would have taken that matter so seriously against Chrisland, what they did to the students without enough adequate chaperone to travel overseas with.
Exactly.
Nobody. The school is running. Rather, they will tag the girl as a useless girl. Even if the girl is useless, but you failed in your responsibility as a school to protect these children. I handed
Very
over
true.
my child to you. The next thing, my child came back a porn star. I mean, can you imagine that?
Yeah,
So
it's terrible.
until we start holding people accountable for their actions, you understand, that's when things will begin to change.
Will change.
If you don't hold people action ahead, I don't talk that one. All of them don't they begin come. Those bad people. Let me block this person immediately. Get out of my sight. I don't receive such in my.
Ah,
Mhm. So the person is blocked, should get out of here. So that is it. We should start calling, call a spade a spade, say what it is, say it the way it is. There is no point covering. The woman made a mistake of even voicing out any information, getting angry with her daughter-in-law because her daughter-in-law spoke the ills that her son, you know, is doing. Because I still, if the man is still practicing, is still going to do screening, he might still be doing the same thing. He needs to be locked up. He needs to be out of the society, be pulled out from the society. Let him stop. And the likes of RCCG that is engaging his services in the screening, they should find another facility that can help them with those services. Everybody should desist themselves from a deceased relationship, from with this man. They should stop at this point. If there is anything like police investigation, those people should carry out investigation. But I don't even trust anything the police is going to do, because this is November. This has been in the police issue since November last year. So for the past 1 year, they haven't transferred this case to court. Over a year. They now started again this April and this March. March till now is about 9 months. They haven't done anything. So we should understand.
they won't. The police that is doing the same thing to people that they arrest, they molest and harass people that are in the detention and all of that. So are they the people to point fingers and prepare case and take you to court when tomorrow maybe you can dig up debt on them? It just is too deep. It's too deep.
Whew. But with this new evidence that is online now, what do you think, Mel? Don't you think they are going to start doing something? At least Lagos State government is picking up interest on this matter. I heard when Kate Henshaw was commending Lagos State government, but I don't know what kind of let me even see Kate Henshaw again. Don't you think they are going to do something at this point?
Well, also at this point, I do think that their hands are tied because there is so much evidence from what Gist Lover is bringing out now. Because Princess spoke up, described the same with Kate Henshaw, but I don't think they posted any evidence. I don't think they had any evidence. The only person that has dug up evidence is Gist Lover now, that
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people have seen, and I believe a lot of people might share or save it. You know, so right now the hands of these people, the police, the court, if the case gets to court, their hands are tied. They need to do something. But we also have to remember that when the case gets to court, they might drag it and drag it and drag it and drag it until the masses start losing interest, and somehow they're going to sweep it under the carpet, settle people that they need to settle, and that will be it.
Hmm. I pray it doesn't happen this way. I really
That's
pray
my prayer
because
too. But from the connections that we're hearing the man has, I believe that Baba Ijesha was only found guilty because he didn't have that much money and he
yes,
didn't have that much connection. But if this
yeah.
man is attending to some big churches and some big
Ah,
politicians and some,
these politicians.
they are going to cover up because a lot of people in the church is also involved in a lot of mess. So
Yeah,
who knows what this doctor knows?
it's true. You know why I say yes. Look at the last video I posted yesterday. It was a prophet or a pastor that got into a ritual setting with a married pregnant woman. So in fact, the entanglement is too much that
And
you
did you
can't
even
even.
see the other post? I don't know where I saw it just before. I think maybe a few minutes before you came live. So I don't even remember which blog where somebody posted something saying people judging the woman should calm down, that they don't know that some people struggling with infertility. The person was saying that the person too did the same with a pastor, that the pastor told her that her womb is locked, that the only way her womb can be opened is if the post is on Instagram, you will see it, but I don't remember which blog I saw it, that the only way her womb will be open is if he will sleep with her, and then she should go home and sleep with her husband that same day, and then she will get pregnant, and that she will have to be sleeping with him throughout the 9 months in order to protect the pregnancy. That people don't know, maybe that's the same problem that this particular lady was facing. That's why all those ritual things was there. She was doing it with the pastor, that people should calm down. And the person saying this thing was referring to her own pastor that she is sleeping with as her own God on earth, because that's the person that opened her womb. That if the man didn't do it, that some people have anointing. That's how the person put it. That the anointing. So I say, the anointing now
Spicy
for
talk,
Bola, then
oh.
don't they carry on. So
Spicy.
you can imagine the
Spicy.
level
You
of
don't see
brainwashing.
topic, but Spicy will be very angry right now.
I'm telling you, if Spice tell her to search Instagram,
Wait,
if I
wait,
see
wait.
it, I will tag you. If I
Which
don't have her on Instagram,
is it
it's on
Linda
Instagram.
Ikeji?
Somebody post very long post.
Is it Linda Ikeji?
I don't know why I didn't even I was just angry reading that thing, because I couldn't believe that somebody was writing something like that. I don't know if it's Linda or it was just love or which of them, but one of these popular blog, or that O'Malian something. That's another blog I know I'm following. O'Malian or something. I will check it when I go online with trending gist. If I see it again, I will tag you. I won't even tag you. I'll just screenshot it and send to you on Instagram. Very long post. The person was explaining. So I was like, you are justifying. How can you be so senseless? How, like, when did we get to this level where somebody is telling us that they need to penetrate, to open? What kind of anointing that you don't have?
Wait, Belle, things are happening. Oh,
Hi.
I don't know. I don't want to believe, some of these things, so that when I sleep at night, I can sleep well. Honestly, a colleague of mine,
Yeah.
my supervisor that time in the bank, she said she looked for a child for about 8 years before she had her daughter. She said, "See, that time I was in the bank. I wasn't even thinking about marriage at the time."
Host, see Unique now. Unique is saying that she saw it too, the post.
Oh, I'm going to look for it. This lady told us
Yeah.
that she said there was no abo she has not drank. There was no
Wow.
prayer she has not to the point that they even drag her to a white garment church because she was looking for a child. Say there is no place you say you go here you find child that she has never gone to. That she went to all of those places, and what happened? Nothing happened. That she didn't know that one of the places her husband was taking her, well, they were praying for her. She didn't know that the husband was already sleeping with the prophetess daughter.
See the anointing.
Yeah, she was
My
going with her
God.
husband to the one garment church. She didn't know that was happening. Then after everything all said and done, she didn't get pregnant. She just got tired. You understand? Then her mother said, just relax, let's see what will happen. Eventually, when she stopped looking for 2 years after she got pregnant, she gave birth to her daughter. Then that was when her husband was now bringing the husband continued the relationship now with the prophetess daughter. The next thing, the girl now took over her home. She came back from work one day.
What?
Her husband threw her things out of the home. The reason her husband said that she comes back, but she's a management in the bank, so they kind of go for MPR meetings and all of that. So whenever
Yeah,
there's MPR meeting, they usually go to VI, and you know what it is to drive from VI to
all the way.
all the way in the night. She said the man threw her out under the rain. She was just opening the door, the man threw her out. That was why
Oh
she remember
boy.
she went back to her car, drove to a hotel, and wept till the next morning.
Oh my
This was
goodness.
she has given birth to, saying that child was the problem. She
I'm
has
telling
already
you.
given birth, but she lost that marriage. It was a prophetess. They were carrying her. Let's go pray this way. Let's go pray. Eventually, the prophetess knew what was happening and then positioned her daughter. Her daughter became the man's woman. in the church. So
But
a lot of things.
that's the work that the prophetess was doing now. The prophetess was not doing work for this woman to get pregnant. She
At
was doing work
all.
to put her daughter
Daughter
in that
in.
person's home. That's what
Yeah.
people don't understand. Somebody is telling you that my anointing is in my bola. Don't you know that that person just wants to take advantage of you because the person knows that you're desperate?
Yes.
Why can't people just use their brain to understand something? And that woman that is saying after the man finished sleeping with her and told her to go sleep with her husband that the same day. I doubt if that child belongs to her husband.
That is it. And she has no shame even to come online to be
To
saying,
come
what
out
if her
and say
husband?
it.
What if her husband should see that writing?
They cropped out the name, so you could only see the write up. You couldn't
Okay.
see a profile photo or the name of who was writing it.
Okay.
If it's somebody like me, I'm a blogger, and you send me that nonsense, I'll go post that with your name.
They will send to you next time now.
And
Then your
because
blog will
for
start
you to
going like
even
this.
dig
No,
that kind of
guys.
thing, that you have to do it throughout the 9 months. So you see how they're twisting it in order to
Okay.
protect the child in your womb. So you have to
Wow.
continuously receive the anointing until you
Wow.
deliver.
Hey,
Hi, the
hey,
foolishness of humans is beyond me.
hey. This is unbelievable. And I don't even know the kind of mind, the shallow minded human beings that will believe such things. I don't know.
It's
Somebody might
just
say now because I'm not in the position, I will not know what is going on. But even at that, a layman will understand that you make babies through this way. All this bola carry anointing, this bola no carry anointing. It shouldn't even be in the first place.
what kind of anointing now when we're saying God is the one joining you and the person you're getting married to? Yeah, like this is something that marriage is something that God supports. Why do you need anointing from your pastor that is not your husband? Shouldn't you be praying with your husband and be receiving anointing from your husband and plus the blessing that God will bless you for you to
Hmm.
receive the fruit of the womb? Is that something that a man can give? It's only God that gives children. What nonsense anointing that God didn't give you in your hand, your head? You put it in your bola.
Honestly, honestly. Huh? And Pepe said, these children is likely not, of course, the children likely not the husband's children, of course, because same
Exactly. But
day,
because she's not smart, she's
the,
not thinking toward that direction.
the first person that met her is a native doctor before her husband. Hell, Mel is calling them native doctor.
Yay!
Mel, na prophet, oh. Na prophet, they call them, will not be native doctor. Na prophet, oh. Oh, evil are happening every day. Rain is falling, weather is obstructing network. All right, Joe, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for always showing up with me on Saturdays. I really appreciate you. Thank you immensely. And for all of you on Facebook, I see your likes. Thank you guys so well. Thank you so much, Joe. I really understand. See, Melen, when I
Yeah.
said this my series, what would you do? It's something that you can't even catch up with what is happening in the story. If you keep talking about these strange things, you can't. At the moment you're talking
You
about this one,
can't.
another one is happening. Another one is happening. I'll just finish. I got information about this Dr. Olaleye.
Yeah.
If my people, the Igbo people, they will call that name the way to suit his art. Ola
Yeah.
Olaniyi, Olaniyi. That's what they call the first letter. The first three letters is what they
Yeah.
call do in Igbo.
Oh, really?
So they will translate it the way to now suit that particular art. So
Hi.
the moment I finished reading about it, you understand, I was still trying to process it. Boom, that married
Another one.
woman came. Boom, another one. I have 4 issues now that I don't even know which one to talk about because they are coming very fast. You find out that the world we live in is
Exactly. Sometimes I just put down, I'll just hold my tablet and be looking for news to farm screenshot. I'll just say, I'm not going to go crazy. I'll just
yes,
drop it. And I'm not doing any news. It's just back to back, back to back, back to back.
I tell you, I
Terrible
tell you,
stuff that sometimes you just think, is this person human? Like, how can something like this happen to you and you cannot even think?
yes, yes. It is what it is, honestly. It is what it is. The society has gotten so bad, and it's not only happening in Africa, it's happening everywhere in the world. Wickedness is growing by the day. Look at the young girl that went to have fun with her friends. No, no, they say she's the most successful in that pack of friends. Most successful, the only graduate in their mates. She has her business working for her. She's so beautiful. They went to Mexico, and that was how the girl came back in body bags. Then now information reaching is that they beat the hell out of the girl and then slammed her. The next thing, the girl passed. These are people you call your friends, right? So you can imagine the kind of thing they've been harboring against this girl. We are talking about that one happening. We're talking about a family of six that were all cleared because of what they ate the night before. They all,
Exactly.
were deleted. And I believe it was food poisoning that somebody gave them. I don't know. Now they can't be able to say
Possible.
where they bought the food. They can't be able to say what they bought, what they ate, because nobody survived it. So the world is evil. People should be
It
careful.
is.
And if you're raising your child, please, I have girls, please raise your sons well. Not when they will come and meet my daughter. My daughter will be having headache. And me, I have the responsibility to raise a decent human being. And
Exactly.
it's really a responsibility I hold dear. I hold dear to, in the sense that you don't, this is evil, this is bad, don't get involved, don't do this, don't do that,
Yeah.
and reasons why you shouldn't do that. One thing is to tell a child don't do this, another thing is to give that child practical
Good
reason
reason.
why she should not get involved in these kind of things. We should be able to do that once in a while with our children, have a round table discussion with your kids, get to assess them on your own as a parent and assess them as a friend, assuming you have very close relationship with them. They will open up to tell you things that are even happening from their friends. And when they are telling you how their friends are behaving, you're picking one or two things from the kind of human beings that your children associate themselves
Hanging
with.
around. Yes.
So you can be able to know if you're going to cut ties with that friend or this. It's possible. This is the time.
Yes.
Somebody will say, how will you do that? You have the power. You're a parent. I have an 8-year-old. She likes making friends. She likes people. She will invite them to the house and all of that. One keep
Yeah.
talking with, some bad words that you can't use in my home. My husband said, this child no, we shouldn't come here again. I say, honey, can you give the child benefit of that? Because it was the brother that was saying the bad words. Saying, if the younger brother to this girl is saying bad words, that means the girl will say it. The only thing is that she can't
Yeah.
say it when she comes to our house. And I don't want
Yeah.
my child to associate with that person. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, we now discussed that that was the end of the friendship. Was my daughter hurt? Yes. But did she understand the reason why we called that friendship off? Yes, she did.
Yeah.
And you should, they don't need to be adults before they start understanding things. You catch
True.
them on time, know the kind of friends they associate with, get to even meet their parents so you know the kind of family and the kind of discussion that might be going on in those
And
families.
yeah.
It's very important. You do the ones you can do, the rest you leave for God to help you. Is
True.
bad thing bad is already evil things. We already have bad things going on in the society. We shouldn't cover up when you see something bad going on. You can be able to help another child. Look, don't just watch your own child. It's also, as you're watching your child, you're watching another person's child. When I go to meet my kids teachers, I tell them, please, I don't accept anything less. I want the best. If they are trying, push them to try harder. I want
Yeah.
exceeding. I don't just want average. Because if you don't push them in the school system here, your child
Yeah.
might be, they say, yeah, she does okay. I don't want okay. And the teachers, they know me for that. Because if you don't tell the teachers this is what is expected of your child, once the child is doing okay, fine. They don't fail classes in the school. The child will continue to do okay, okay. And then the first thing my husband will ask if he goes for conference is, how is her social behavior with others? You need to know how your child relates with others. You need to find out, because they might be doing good in your house, because they don't want daddy and mommy to get angry. But how are they doing outside? that you don't follow them everywhere you go, but you can ask around, ask the teachers, ask their friends. You know, we have to do what we
You're
have to.
right.
But it's a very sick world we have right now. It is very, very sick that you can even say, somebody like me, I say, I don't even trust the world anymore. That's just the way I look at it. I don't trust the
Like,
world.
it's a scary place to live in, a bit dwell in now.
It
The
is.
world.
It is.
Very
Look
well.
at what happened to that young girl that came to stay with the doctor. The doctor was
Yeah.
enjoying this young girl for 1 year and 9 months. You can imagine that. You can
With no
imagine.
shame, no shame.
No remorse of any kind. Hey, what I did was wrong. No, the mother came to defend the son. Is he the only one molesting children? Because
It's
of YouTube,
terrible.
we're trying to watch the words we use here so that they don't flag your video. But we
Yes.
should speak it the way it is. It is wrong. And those castigating Princess and Kate Henshaw online, calling them all manner of names, is not the. We don't care whether Princess is ugly, beautiful, or short. We don't care. What we care is what is Princess championing? What is she trying to work on? The goal she's working on should be more important than how she looks.
And they need to know that they are also part of the problem.
They are
Because
part
instead
of
of
the
you to
problem.
face the problem at hand, you're talking about the looks of the person giving you the message instead of receiving the message.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any sense.
they are part of the problem. So I don't know. This story is too long and so deep, honestly. But I
It
think
is.
at this point, we should be rounding up because, Mel, hey, I can't wait to
This
go.
came but at the end.
It doesn't end, honestly. You know the end. You don't even get. In fact, the end said we know they see. You know, I said in the intro of my videos, we say
Yes,
wonders shall never end. Wonders are not gonna end anytime soon.
exactly.
They're not gonna. If you're thinking about Kenya, you're thinking that married woman. I think is Kenya, either Kenya or Mali. That thing happened. It's not Nigeria.
Me
It's
from
either
the accent, if I was thinking it's Uganda or somewhere around there. The type of accent, yeah, it has to be somewhere like maybe
yeah.
East Africa.
Baningo did that story. I think she said it had the flag of the country, and maybe I can't remember, but I think it was Kenya I saw. So you can
Ah,
imagine it's happening in the States. This one they went on vacation with girlfriends, girls trip. Remember, girls trip.
exactly.
That's what everybody is looking for. I'm looking for girls trip. They now connived to delete one.
This Shakwela own, I think it's even girls and boys.
Oh,
Yeah, because the person that was telling her fight, at least fight back when the other one was punching the hell out of her, that was a male voice. And now the video that came out, I seem like maybe this one. I wonder who was able to get to her cloud. According to what someone was explaining, for those that use iPhone, I guess they know me. I use Android, and they said once you take photos, videos, and all of that, that it is backed up to your cloud.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
So yeah, so she did a video with her phone that they published. Now that video where she was walking and asking, they seemed like everybody was hiding. It was from the late girl's phone. They said that's where they got that video from. She was the one filming that video where
Oh,
she was saying it doesn't. How long does it take to get naked? Something like that. She was saying. Then she used the B word. Yes, go on. That this is, she was looking for them going from room to room. If you notice, the person standing in front of her was a male. You could see him boxers, no clothes, no shirt on, boxers and moving. So they were mixed, boys and
wow,
girls, but you could see that all of them were in one room already. And when she came in, like they stopped the conversation somehow. So it looks, a lot of people online are saying, seeing that particular video, it looks like they've already been plotting this thing before
wow.
she arrived.
So
You
that
know,
means they planned to
yeah,
do
like
that to
something
her.
must have been going on. The way the come here was like, which kind of girls trip where one person just lie down for bed, another person come in, the other one, no, nobody's. You know how girls do now. Your excitement, all of you hug, you laugh, the
Yeah.
person is filming, you go put your face in the camera. Nothing like that. They just stood where they were. She was filming them and all of that. I was like, they looked cold towards her, but I felt sorry for her that she did not notice anything. What kind of
Wow.
friends is that? We will leave all the
Wow.
way from our country to another country for vacation, and I go to give me cold shoulder. Me, I they leave. The next minute, they go back. Which kind of mumu event is that? So no, that's why when the other video where the girl was beating her, and if you watch on that particular video, when that girl threw her, like fling her from her head, when she landed on the floor and she was hitting her from the neck, and they said they broke her neck was
That's
broken
fine.
and
Yeah.
her spine also. So from that beating alone, you could see because she even was kicking with her knee, with her leg, hitting, and the girl was just on the floor like that. And why was she totally nude when the other girl was fully dressed?
That's the thing I don't understand.
Yeah, so it just smells conspiracy, like something is going on.
I'm glad FBI is working on this story because
Exactly. All
definitely,
all of their phone, and I'm glad that a lot of people in the US use iPhone, and this iPhone, it seems like everything you're doing, they will find it. So by the time they will subpoena their phones, okay,
mm-hmm.
now we will see what we will find because because they left her body now in Mexico and came back to the US. So I believe they would have been plotting the story that they would tell. So even if they
Yeah.
delete, and now they're saying things are backed up in cloud and somewhere in your phone and they can find it. Now we're
Yeah,
gonna find
it's
out.
backed up, but if you delete the original from your phone, it deletes the one in the cloud. So that is the
Oh.
truth. But they will still find out. I trust FBI. They can even
Yeah, I believe so. They will find a way to
they will
find out
find
those
out.
kind of
Yeah, they will
stuff.
find out. Even with their phones, they can be able to trace the time of the incident, the location of the incident, where they were, what they can be able to do that. So I don't even have a problem with that. I'm glad FBI stepped in. They are going to resolve this case, and those people are going for the full length of the law. That's what it's going to be. All of them involved in that conspiracy, they are going to get, because one person could have at least called the police. One person could have said, have at least done something, but nobody did anything. It's so
Exactly.
unfortunate. It's so unfortunate, and we call it girls trip or friends trip. People should just know the kind of people you call friend. They say the girl is very successful. She has a business working for her. She's the prettiest. She has college graduate, and you know what it is
Yes.
for Black American to be a college graduate.
And maybe the other ones are just losers
Yeah,
hanging around the
around her,
streets
using
and
her to.
drinking, getting high and ganging.
Yeah, Mel said maybe, rather Pepe said maybe they use the trip to set her up, that they can delete her. Now, what a
Some
touch of.
people are saying they were owing her or something like they didn't want, like she used their card for something and maybe they don't want to
Yeah,
pay
one
back.
of the one of the
Is that why
YouTubers
you
said
should
that
delete
she
somebody?
believes that she's the one that sponsored this trip. That the late girl sponsored this trip.
Right?
She's financially very comfortable. Her business is moving, but hey,
Yeah.
horrible things are happening. Oh,
It's
horrible things.
terrible.
The one also you carried about the basketballers? Remember, it was on your story too, that
Ah,
went and deleted three of the friends because they were bullying her. I'll be bullying
eh,
him. A lot of
yeah.
things are happening. A lot of things are happening. The world is so evil right now that you don't even know. If you're walking down the street, you have to look right, left, right, and center to be careful that evil people are not around you. Okay. So it is
Exactly.
what it is, honestly. It is what it is. Things are happening. We should be careful with people we mingle around with. And if you're in a circle that you're most successful among your peers, those her peers are not successful, they're dragging her down and saying all manner of things about her. She should have decoded one or two things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what it is. Is what it is. I want to especially thank all
Spices, go and look for that Bola gist. Oh, I don't think you heard that part. So Yo was looking for you.
yeah. Which of the gist again? I say spices should do.
The
Okay,
anointing now, the one that the
the
person was
pastor.
defending this married
No,
pregnant
she had
lady.
it. But Spice, you heard it. The one the lady said that she also is doing the same thing with her own pastor. The pastor will continue to oil the womb until the child is born to safeguard the child.
The,
So Spice, go look for the
God will not
story.
die. In order to open the womb,
The womb, there is nothing
the
somebody
anointing
will
had to
not
come from the Bola to
Hey.
open the womb, the
Mm.
woman's womb.
Yeah, so if you're joining us for the first time, for those coming in now, I'm rounding up this live stream. I do this every Saturday. The days I can't be able to come up, I'll put a notice on my community page on YouTube. And if you're watching on the Facebook. You understand? Thank you for being here. It's now 3 hours, and I'll be rounding up so that I go start my day. It's 11. It's 6 minutes past 11 a.m. my time. So I want to specially thank all of you. Host didn't read it too. I dropped comment. Yeah. Okay. Spice says she dropped comment too.
Ah,
Um. Oh
let
wait.
me see if I
Is it
can
the one she
find
said? Mad women. Yeah, I think
it.
so. Good night, Linda. I think she said mad women. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. She said mad women. Yeah. Okay. So it is what it is. The world is evil. People should be careful. At the same time, there are still good people in the world. Look at the beautiful Elizabeth Holmes you are talking about that made the Forbes magazine. Everything is out in the open.
as
That
in
one
a
is 56.
billionaire. God, that's a
Yeah,
whole lot of money.
36 American billionaire. I think she was 36 years old. That was how
Yeah,
this guy, the guy that is in jail now, the Nigerian guy that made the under 44 list, he's in jail now. Okay. So people should
yeah.
stop
Hush
looking at
puppy.
it's not even hush puppy. Hush puppy is the just hush puppy is his own. He didn't make Forbes list. This is a
Oh, he
one tech
faked that
guy.
poster where he put himself in Forbes.
one,
That one, that
one
hush
tech
puppy.
one tech guy in Nigeria. His name, the first name is Ugo. I can't remember the last
Oh,
name.
really?
The tech guy, yeah. He has been in the US here in federal prison until his
Uh-uh.
case was finally finalized. He made the Forbes list under 30 billionaires in Nigeria. He made the Forbes list. He's in jail now. Hush Puppy is in jail. This
Oh,
Elizabeth Holmes is in jail now. So people should stop believing what they see on social media when they will come and tell you,
exactly.
yeah, I'm a businesswoman, I'm an entrepreneur, I do this, I do that, I made this, I made that. Please don't let any of those why you. It could be fraud that they are living on. It
And
could be
who's the shameless? What would you even say about the shameless husband of this Elizabeth that you're talking about? That was they were pleading for 18 months because she's pregnant. They
oh,
were
is it
pleading with with the judges, yes, to like have this lawyers,
sentence?
and yes, and her husband were pleading that they should give her 18 months to serve. But then the lawyers fired back, said she was so arrogant, she did no remorse, no anything, no accountability, that she deserves even 15 years. That's why they gave her 11. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
What will you say? He
A
enjoyed
family
all the
member does
benefits.
something wrong. That's the part I don't understand. Your family member does something wrong. Why don't you just hide your head in shame?
Wait
You're
though,
going
Mel.
there to plead.
Mel, when they were flying the private jet together, didn't they
Exactly.
enjoy
That's
it
true.
together?
That's true. It's true.
And they
It's,
enjoyed
it's
it
the two
together.
of
So
them.
you come and defend the person. Ah,
Hi.
no, there is no hiding in shame. Oh. After all, you say even the former president, he better pass. All of them get case in court. You understand? So my wife own is not is not that bad.
Exactly. Ah, this one, man. Now, wow, the level at which people cover up
Well,
evil.
people, is what it is. Honestly, it is what it is. People should be careful. Don't let anybody's social media life deceive you or dictate to you how you live your life. Be contented with that little that you have so that God can bless it. Is when you have little and you're getting greedy to be like this person, be like you don't know what those people what they do behind closed doors. You don't know. You can veg for yourself, for your family. Be contented with what you have. And for all those CEOs, for all those people on the top, the CEOs, the managers, the supervisors, the politicians, the doctors, the lawyers that are using their position, you understand, to intimidate young girls into doing what they don't want to do, better stop. You better stop because your own time is coming. One day, it might be your turn. Like now is Dr. Olaleye's turn with all the things he put on Facebook, on his social media profile. It could be your turn. You better stop. Remember that you also have children. Remember, it could be your child. Remember that. Have conscience at least. Let your conscience guide you. Don't do things because you think you can get away with it. One day, every day they say it's for the thief, but one day is for the owner. Don't. This Olaleye, he got everything working for him. He got away for many years, but look at him now. He's being dragged to the mud. And this is the person that I would say he has no shame, because if he can keep record and keep evidence of his act, the man has no shame. So please, if you're a mother out there or a father and your child is doing something bad, speak to your child and nib it immediately. Don't let it grow further. Don't enable that child into doing something bad. Sit yourself down and get your child corrected. Let your child see the consequences of that action. Start on time. And if you're a mother like Mrs. Olaleye, the doctor in question, the mother, if you're that kind of mother that will defend your child, even knowing fully well that what your child did is wrong, you're still defending, you need to bury your face in shame. You really need to. Because if you think, yeah, your child, what he did is okay, and you go to bed and sleep at night, how do you sleep even? How? This man, Dr. Olaleye, should be prosecuted by the Nigerian legal system. He should face the law. We would have been saying otherwise, we don't have evidence, but he gave us
Exactly.
evidence.
He should be set as an example.
Mhm. He gave us evidence. He has the evidence there. His face, his act, everything is online. If you haven't seen the video, you find the video through Gist Lover. I don't have the video here. But this man should be used to set a very, very straight example to every other person out there, whether you're a CEO, an MD, a supervisor, or the doctor or the lawyer, whatever position you think you have, do not use that to intimidate people. Do not. Do not do that to do things and think you can get away with it. One day will be your turn. And to Mama Olaleye, you have failed women, if I will put it that way, lightly. You are a full disgrace to women. Big time disgrace to women. You're going against your daughter-in-law for calling her husband out over the atrocities the husband, has been committed. Has been committing for many years. Atrocities of atrocities that he has been committing. You have the guts to call your daughter-in-law out. Why should she do that? Of course, we thank God for the likes of that woman that could stand up for what is right and not cover her husband. We thank God there are still good women. At least we have one. She stood up, went to the police, reported the case, reported her husband to the police, and expected them to do something. But trusting Nigerian police system, no, nothing has been done. This is November. This thing happened November 2021. After 1 year, this man has not been arrested. He's still walking the streets of Lagos, still going to give speeches and seminars in churches like RCCG. We should when we see bad, say it the way it is. All right, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, my beautiful, beautiful model, Trending Gist with Octavia. Thank you so much for doing justice to this topic with me today, because I wanted to hear somebody's
Thank you
opinion.
for having me. I won't
As,
miss this kind of
ah,
woto. These are the kind
thank
of
you, thank you.
woto that I'm interested in.
Spicy, thank you so much for being here all the 3 hours with me. I really appreciate you, beautiful. Thank you, Peppy. Some people have conscience. No, some people's conscience are dead already. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can say that again, Peppy. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sisi Fechi. Thank you, Ju. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Joe from Facebook. Oh my goodness, Joe, thank you so, so much for always, always coming to cheer me up. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys immensely for being here. I can't call all your names. I'm going back to see if I can see Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. Linda. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Uju. And thank you, Uju Akwama. Sis, where have you been? I've really missed you. I've missed you. I've missed you. I said, what have I done that you just abandoned me? Thank you for coming back to my channel. God bless you real good. I really, really appreciate you. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. You guys are simply amazing. Mel, I'm going to follow up with those tags you gave me on Instagram about Princess. I'm going to watch the live stream when I'm driving or when I'm cooking so that I can be able to finish it in full. I appreciate all of you for hanging around with me this morning and all your contribution in the comment section. God bless you guys real good. I can't thank you guys less. And the people jumping in right now, we are running up already. I've been here for over 3 hours, actually 3 hours and 14 minutes. Roots or Hams, thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are simply amazing. Mommy Fetch says she's been on the background. Thank you so much, Mommy Fetch. I really appreciate all of you. Mel, thank you. If it's my, I've been battling to get.
Thank you for having me.
I don't know how to do it. My daughter does it,
Yeah,
so
me too. I don't know how to do that thing. I thought it, I'm the only one that don't know how to do that hard thing.
there is even there is this one. This one. I don't know if I got it right. Uh-huh. I've been trying to, to learn. Thank you so much,
Old
you
school
guys.
people.
I'm still trying to learn. She's no, I can't get it right. I'm sorry. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for managing my space. I'm actually doing this in my bedroom. My office is occupied. We work during the weekend too. So you can see sometimes our lives no balance, but we thank God. Root or
That's
hands.
life.
Oh, that's life. Sometimes, yeah, we have to do what we have to do. I want to
Yeah,
thank
the
you guys. And
unexpected can happen. You
please,
just
please, please, if you're a mother out there, please, I'm working so hard, doing all the sleepless night to raise my daughters. Please raise your sons well, so when they come together in the future, they can make good children that will continue to uphold our generation. Okay, and
amen, 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 amen. I can, I really sometimes it scares me. I don't understand. Like, what
it
is it?
is, it
You
is
cannot
scary.
have kids and just decide to just be like you're not a mom or something, or a dad.
Yeah.
You have to pay attention. You have to be serious about it. You have to give them your best.
Yes, yes, that is just it. And giving them your best, not only buying them tablet and smartphone, you have to
Yes,
be,
not just financially.
yeah, you have to be there emotionally. You have to listen. You have to listen to every drama that happened at school. If I tell you guys, when my sister used to be with me, she's the one that listened to all the stories that happened at school. But right now she's gone. So I have to listen to the first one will come back early and tell me everything that happened. Even if you're not paying, and mommy, you're not paying attention. I say, sorry, dear. Sorry, honey. She said,
Well, life is story. You know what? Here you go.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, you must hear. Oh. You must hear. Then the second one will come and start all over. Mommy, this one happened today. I say, okay, that one can even write a story and expect you to listen to every detail of her story. Mel, parenting is really a hard work.
It's not. Yeah, it's not an easy task at all.
My daughter will read a story. This story we've been telling one particular story now for 3 days. If I got tired of listening, I say, okay, can we take it to the next day? Just, and you have to listen. You
As
have
in,
but it's well. It's well. We keep pushing one day at a time. Ruth, I'm gonna check you on IG to see how we can do that thing because I really need your help. Um yeah, I have 4 channels now. Ruth, I hope you know that I have 4 channels. As two are suffering, but God help me if I can be able to come up with things this weekend so that I can start putting on all of them. It's not easy
you
running.
say two are suffering. You're doing a fantastic job. It's not even easy handling one. They are
Mel,
not suffering. They are doing
Mel,
well.
they are suffering. And my daughter is eating 80,000 subscribers by
Oh, I saw the
tonight.
last post, man. As in there,
Please, I have fun.
celebrity, celebrity Lexi. That's what I call her now. Celebrity
Honestly,
Lexi.
Mel, do you even know? Because
We're going to Hollywood.
Mel, we haven't spoken. If not, she would have told you by herself. I'm not a big YouTuber. That's what she tells my spicy.
Really?
I'm a big YouTuber now. I'll be sharing you guys out.
Wow.
Ruth, I have 4 channels.
Wow.
One
Her
is
channel growth so
my daughter's channel. I'm the one running it actually. That one has 64 subscribers. So she's hitting 80,000 subscribers today. And then I have this one, Oyoyo Sword, Oyoyo Ndoki's Kitchen. I opened a new one 2 months ago, Oyoyo Fresh, where I'll be doing juices and smoothies. So 4 active channels. And Mel, I have another one that is not active. I'm not saying the name
yeah.
here. God help me.
You people passed me, and I thought I was only on 5 channels. You just said you passed me more channels.
I tell you, the fifth one, and you know what happened on the fifth one? I was just playing, and I said,
Yeah,
after I finished with Alexis channel, and I said, okay, let me put something on this channel. I put a video. Under
yeah.
34 minutes, the video was 3 million views. I said,
Whoa!
no,
Oh
it
man!
was 1.5 million.
A short.
Short, yeah. Let me be very, very
Man, short
accurate.
is really doing something. Short
I
is
tell
doing
you,
something on the platform right now. Long form videos are not even performing,
at all.
but short
I think why they are doing that. The video was, let me look for it. Um,
because they want to encourage people to, people on the
it
platform, the
was,
creators, to create
it,
more shorts.
yeah, it was 1.3 million in 34 minutes. 1.3 million. So the thing
Jesus.
took the channel from 163 subscribers to 1,900 subscribers. I said, okay,
Oh,
maybe I
Jesus.
should start working on that channel. But the channel is
Man,
abandoned. I tell you, the channel
as
is abandoned. I can't cope with that one right now. So it's just
and
that.
you just be putting shots now. Let the numbers be increasing.
You know what I think YouTube is doing?
Yeah.
TikTok has taken the space. You understand? So they gave TikTok the competition of a lifetime, and they are bringing
And
people back
trust,
to YouTube.
trust America now. They know
I,
what they
yeah,
do.
I
They come and
tell
need
you,
anything come past them like that. They know what
ah,
they
they
do.
know they slow down. So that's what is happening to shorts now. So
Yeah.
the way you grow on shorts are back, 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 back. Look at my own channel. My channel know they grow.
And
I
the
don't
same thing, some people are saying with their Facebook. Oh, I said, now this what you put around now, this reels.
I
I don't
don't
know, but people said that's how reels too for some people.
you see?
Just push them from 0 to how many subscribers and followers
You
on the
see?
platform.
You see? You see, me,
So
not
they
for
know what
every
then they
channel,
do.
but it's working for you. Ruth, I've put short on my own personal channel that is monetized. They know they push them out. But if I put in my daughter's zone, now millions should they get. She's now over
The
30
thing with shorts, it
million.
seems like certain types of shorts work better. And one that I have noticed is these funny shorts. Anything like funny videos, comedy kind of. So for us, that example, your
Is
main channel that is
it
about
is
food and
it
wanting
just
my own
funny?
fitness,
No,
it's
Mel,
not moving as much.
you're being polite with the word. Dumb stuff. Say dumb stuff. Dumb stuff.
Exactly.
Work. Anything
Exactly.
that
You
is
just post
dumb.
something very reasonable, you're getting 5 views,
Mm.
6 views,
5 views.
no
Do a
views. Sometimes
reasonable
I will
stuff.
even delete the shot and post it again.
That's what
But
happened to me. I will look
just
at
post
it.
something funny or stupid.
That
Before
is
you
moving.
close your eyes, open 1,000, two
Yeah.
thousand. You're looking at it, it's
Mhm.
moving. Like they're wondering,
Mhm.
what were they just waiting for me to put this thing? And you're like, what's going on?
I don't know. I don't know what they are really, but they are really giving TikTok a good run for their money. And I love that because what it simply means next year, if you're good at short, you understand, you're going to still make money. And then you limit the time you spend on TikTok. I know TikTok is going to up their game too because they've seen what
They
YouTube
will.
is doing. They're going to do something. But for the meantime, I'm so happy for my little celebrity in the house.
I'm telling you, 100K loading, man.
100K, the channel is not monetized.
He go monetize soon, Joe. Waiting.
Oh my
That's
god.
it there. Not be smart in the back, right? 100K loading. That's it there.
This was 2 months ago. You know what happened with this my kids channel? When I opened it, they said, "Mommy, I don't want you to share us. We just want to grow on our own, do our
Yeah.
things." Then they were doing their thing, growing on their own. Fine, I just let them. But my big girl got into a higher class. She's no longer
Yeah.
interested in doing baby stuff with her little sister. You understand? So she
Yeah.
wants to be doing a pre-teen thing. There is no pre-teen in my house, etc. She said, Mom, I'm tired with that YouTube channel. The sister said, okay, let me take over. So we did a
Yeah.
channel takeover. We did a new intro. The girl took over. We were fine. Until I saw Princess and Short. Princess Beyond.
Yeah.
Princess and Short. I was still when I took over the channel with the little one, I went to
Yeah.
Coscribe's corner. My daughter was 83 subscribers 2 months ago.
Wow.
83 2 months ago. So Cosrep
Oh
now told
boy.
everybody on his live stream to go to my channel and so they gave me 15 subscribers. I came to 100. My
Yeah.
daughter made a video thanking her 100 subscribers 2 months ago. Okay.
Whoa.
When I saw Princess with a short, I say, I looked at that video. I didn't know where to get the video from. I was like, then I now contacted Cosrep. Cosrep said, gave me info where to get something like that. I looked at it
Yeah.
and I said, no, I don't just want to do that one that Princess did because it's already popular in her channel. Maybe nobody will look at me, on
Yeah.
my daughter's channel. Eventually, I put a different video, put another video, put another before I now put that one of the Princess shared. One of the ones I put started picking up because I did 4 5 videos
Yeah.
consistently. That was how the videos
Wow.
picked up, honestly. And look at her now. She's now heading to 80,000 as we speak. The channel subscription is increasing. By in the next three
Boy.
hours, she's going to be 80,000 subscribers, and I'm still on my 3K with all the shot. I even my personal shot. They know they even look me as a yellow purple like
Oh, yeah, you got only you said 3K, baby. The other channel be still there 1K. At least you reach 1.7, you hang there. You know, if you say make it try reach 2K. I say, which kind of wahala be this now?
honestly. Okay, look at what Ruth said. Ruth said, like me, short is not getting much traction, but it's doing so well for some people that do on serious stuff. I tell you, Ruth, on serious stuff goes.
That's what Spicy was saying. But I told Spicy, I said, just keep posting. You don't know the video that you don't want to post. That's the one that will get you the subscribers.
Yes.
That's the thing
I
I
was
noticed.
so Spice is not interested in short. I tried to like bring her into short. She said, I beg you leave me. I don't want this thing. I don't know have energy. I'm going to drag her. She needs to follow Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's short.
Exactly. And she that likes to talk about all this kind of,
Uh-huh.
Bola, other rooms. And there are some kind of video that she needs to find.
Yes, yes.
Divorce court, paternity court. You hear ridiculous things that you can post as shorts.
So Mel, honestly, I will keep trying on my own. My own no they pick up. I don't do Wiki's song. You go to
Yeah.
pet you go to pepper us or something. It does not work.
Wahala.
I don't do all manner of shots. It doesn't work. I did one, yo-yo sword. It got me, but I did a a kind of reuse content kind of shot. So I did voiceover on this and then type in some things. That one got over 300,000 views. I now put others. Nobody clicked on them. I say, waiting, I do YouTube. What did I do to YouTube? I was like, okay, I will continue to follow up with this my daughter's own since it's growing. And for those that think they don't come back to watch your long forms, people will start coming back gradually, gradually. The long form are beginning to pick up. My kids' videos are beginning to pick up gradually. It's not like in thousands, but gradually, gradually, people are beginning to click on those videos and eventually they will get to watch them. All right. It's a good thing we are rounding up in a very lighter way, smiling and laughing. You know, with short, returning viewership is not same at all. Returning viewership is not same at all. What I'm doing now, Ruth, what I'm doing with my daughter's channel, this is my daughter's channel. Her long form views are now the one I posted 2 days ago is 596. The one I posted 10 days ago is 836. So they are beginning to pick up. But basically, what I'm doing, because she's still a little girl, so I'm doing her personal shots, her personal character, you understand? So trying to put it with those shots that are going viral on YouTube. so that it will rub off on her, certainly. You understand? And some of her videos are picking up. She has over 30,000 views on her personal short, 12,000, 21,000. So her personal shorts are picking up gradually. And
Wow, that's a good number, man. 30,000 on your personal shot.
yes, that's what I'm
We see
trying.
10 view, we're not happy. Personal
That's what I'm working on, honestly. Because by the time you reach to monetize now, as the thing Sabi now, we go come out
yeah,
everything, make
you
we
exactly.
so by the time I they do the commoting, her
Yeah,
own
her own
shop
personal shots will be there on
will
the
be
channel.
there.
It's true, it's a smart
Mhm.
way of doing it.
You can
And
make
another thing that I think people shouldn't even be bothered about so much, because I think a lot of people are bothered about the fact that your shorts might be getting hundreds and hundreds of millions and millions of views, but your long form content or your personal shorts might not get any view. But since YouTube is saying they might start, well, I think they'll do that from next year. They might start suggesting people that watch your shorts, they will suggest your long form content to those people also. So
Mm,
if they would do that, if they connect back that stuff that they disconnected by themselves by not suggesting long form content, it will
yeah.
really help short creators, because that way if you now post a video and it suggested to, let's say, 10,000 people that watched your short,
Uh-huh.
or regular 10,000 people that comes back to watch your shorts when you post shorts, but they don't watch
Mhm.
your long form, who knows, maybe 5,000, 100, two
No,
hundred,
no,
so
I don't
slowly.
think I don't know if they plan to to show your long form videos to short people. I don't know. I don't know. Okay,
That's
Ruth
what
is saying
the guy said. They said it.
okay. Ruth said they
The
already
person
started
that
that
was
since
responsible
August.
for that.
She said they started it since August already. Okay,
Oh,
maybe,
really?
yeah, maybe that's why my daughter's channel is beginning to pick up on her long form. But Ruth is suggesting I should just make
Ruth,
the
are you
change.
sure? Are you sure? Because I think they just did that when what's his name? Nick Neiman was talking about it when he said that his friend that was newly employed into the YouTube, what they call it, I don't know. So it
Hmm.
seemed like it might be from next year, because they said they intentionally disconnected and are not suggesting long form content to people that watch short form content. So I
Yeah,
don't know if they've
okay.
started. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. See, what sells on YouTube or all those short things, are dumb stuff. Okay, don't go there and be speaking
it's
English.
the same in
They,
all the platform.
they don't. They don't
All the
want to
social media
learn.
platform is the same. Dumb stuff sells.
Nobody is learning anything anymore. They just want to laugh because the world is so stressed. Okay, I was
For
watching
the
a
shock, oh yeah, truly the shock for me is this fitness that this Chinese and it,
yeah, I saw it.
I say me, I sit down, they film video. They teach show people how to burn fat. Do this one 10 minutes. This person come out with tonku 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 tonku. I said this world, I'm not even vexed. Did you see how many millions that particular girl, even people that reposted her videos? I was looking at this thing on TikTok and I went to Instagram and I was just hashtag this, and I was like, see hashtag, see numbers. And then we were wasting time filming long video explaining what I don't know.
See, Mel,
Oh
I've
God.
told you, you have those your long videos, right? Cut them into
Yeah.
short, especially those their exercise. If you put that to you put your own next after it, so that the two of
Don't
you
stop.
could be
I will
getting.
go begin to behave like
Oh,
people for road. Like, God, I go not say we go get you for you.
honestly, Priska, we are still here, but we are running up. We've finished talking the hard talk. We just want to have fun, and then we have roots here that we're also catching fun with. I was telling them how your girl, Priska, your girl is going to be 1,000 subscribers very soon. She's going to get YouTube plug before all of us.
I'm telling you. God, that's so fun. All of us were there, they're all kitty kata up for the street of YouTube.
Honestly, when I look at this YouTube journey, I would just laugh. I saw that 2 months, we don't reach
I'm
80,000
telling you, that's
already.
what these people, when people start bragging, I mean, do you know how many subscribers? Some I don't even know. You go there, they do how many subscribers. Somebody go just come pass you like
God
that.
bless you. Everybody should quiet down for YouTube. But YouTube don't be anybody's mate, honestly. Pepe said, I root on him. Is that is that you don't respond to small YouTubers, or my message are not seen by anyone. Ruth, please, respond to Pepe. Oh, she needs your attention. I think she said on Facebook or something. Yeah, definitely, Pepe. Ruth is gonna respond. Okay, so don't even worry about it. Oh, you see me, see be YouTuber. Ha! My daughter be you big YouTuber. Ha! That big. Do you know when she got to 30,000? She was telling me and Spicy that very soon she will start sharing us in her community so that her followers. I laughed. I laughed. I no stop laughing. I say, you don't they brag
All
on
these
my hard
Mokai
work.
followers, you don't get fans, man. Celebrity.
That her followers will be coming to watch us. I said there is nothing I will not hear. It's me that is doing the hard work for you. Now you came to brag. Say, so now so all these big YouTubers they brag. Anyways,
Not
thank you
so.
guys. Thank you guys for being amazing. I'm going to share her telling you guys, okay, from the time I told you now, she's now 79,601. It was 500 and something. But go to my own channel,
Wow.
this channel that I'm working so hard, and tell me if this channel has gained one subscriber since I started this live stream.
Well, you say you say since you started this life. Yeah, I go say 1 month, Seth. You said this you started this life.
I want to be fair now. Since I started live stream now, have I gained one subscriber? But this clownish short video, she has gotten over 50 subscribers since I told you guys about it. So you can see people should get into short too, honestly. I'm going to talk to Lexi. Ruth, those are one of the things I wanted us to talk about. This channel, this my daughter's channel, and two other of my channels. I really want, maybe I will get you on Instagram so that we can schedule if it's Saturday or Sunday that works for you. I'm always free on those days, and I can squeeze in Thursdays because I've not replaced that our hot ladies of hot topic time. So I will give you times that could work for me. Let's see. We really need to talk, Ruth. I've said this a number of times now. We need to talk. All right, ladies. Thank you guys for being so gracious with your time. Thank you for being so kind with your time. Thank you for being wonderful with your contribution. Thank you for your support, for your love. Oh, you just made my day. I like when I come and interact and we end up laughing, so that if I start out now, I'm going to start on a very light note. My temperature here has also increased by 2 degrees. So it's now 18 degrees Fahrenheit. So I can come out and run my days. And also Thanksgiving is coming next week, Thursday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I might do a cook with me on my Thanksgiving. I'm going to post it on my community page. I did that last Thanksgiving. It was over
You're
four
gonna do it
hours.
on the cook channel now.
Yes, it was over 4 hours cook with me because we cook all kinds of things.
Wow.
And it takes a big turkey, at
Yeah.
least 3 hours to get done. So you guys
Oh boy.
understand. It's a long thing.
That
So
giant turkey that they used to set houses on fire in the US. I like those videos. I used to look forward to those videos.
honestly, people are being careful these days. Oh, they will not carry it very far from the house so that they don't get their houses burned. And usually for those that use it, deep fry, those that deep fry it, those
Yeah.
are the ones that get burned. But if you do oven bake, you have a limited risk. It might cook slowly, but at least you use the time to prepare other meals. So join me on Thursday next week for Cook with Me on our Thanksgiving day. Okay. I don't want to cook a lot this time because I'm not inviting guests for the Thanksgiving, but I don't know yet if I'm gonna change my mind. But please join me on Oyoyondoki's kitchen for Cook with Me on Thanksgiving. And with that, I want to say, may God bless all of you richly. May all your YouTube dreams come true. Your social media dreams, as in Facebook, wherever you're putting your energy, may it come true in Jesus' name. And for everybody that joined me in that
Amen.
discussion today, you guys
Amen.
are amazing. Trending gist. You are powering on Facebook. I'm so impressed with you. See this girl I brought on Facebook. She didn't want to. She said, "Leave me, yo." I say no, 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 no. She's doing amazingly well. Posting consistently, posting. The only thing you need to do now on Facebook is to start going live on Facebook.
Yeah, didn't I tell you that one time? I said I thought YouTube people are brutal. Facebook, when they drag you, you will disappear. That one time I tried to go live. Somebody just came in, the first person there said, "Why are you talking to yourself? You're the only person here. Turn off the stuff." And now I got angry. I said, "Come on, get out here. You're missing calls on Facebook."
Oh my goodness, you're not enjoying us laughing. See,
I said, they're brutal. Facebook people, they are brutal. You need to buckle up and prepare for them. I said, man, don't worry, they come.
honestly, I just went into Facebook one time and I was trying to watch a YouTuber that is also, she's doing so well on Facebook, better than YouTube. So I clicked. Guess what they were telling her? Go and create your own content. Always using Cora. Go do your own content, lazy people.
Really? God.
I was like, I didn't like this. I said, I never come live for Facebook or you go there live because this one I'm doing is kind of restricted because it's coming through StreamYard and all of that. But if you carry phone and say live on Facebook, is a total different game. Anything you see.
It's StreamYard that I use though for that stream, but I stream direct because except you're using the paid plan, you cannot stream double at a time. You have to stream either to YouTube or to Facebook or to any app that you want to. So
Yeah.
I finish streaming on this. Sometimes I give myself, I say, maybe okay, let me do 30 minutes to an hour. If I see I have 2 hours, I can say, okay, let me do 1 hour on YouTube, then end it, go to Facebook, do another 1 hour. So that's what I did that day. And that person came in there. I said, this person, you never know me. Go quarrel here, go continue my gist.
Oh my God, Facebook is brutal, but man, people are making it so I don't even give a 2 cents about that person's decision.
Exactly. I mean, all this online stuff, I don't care. Once you want to be a content creator, you have to be ready, for it.
Okay, Mel, you see, she has gotten 10 subscribers now.
As we're talking,
As we are just talking, she has gotten 10. She's now 610. So make a day here. They say I no do short. In fact, may the spirit of shorts, viral shorts, locate all our channels in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. We receive it. We receive it.
Priska, Priska has a short channel. Oh, you push go and support.
Really? That's why I saw her comment on my video. I said, Priska, I don't even look for dimension now. Now subscribers are defined. I don't care which dimension. She was telling me why my videos, why my videos were not falling in on the fitness channel. Anything I see, I'm just posting there.
Yeah,
they're not falling in the shelf. Inside my mind, I don't care. Maybe they're not fall for chefs. Make that thing get.
Yeah, she told me the same thing. I said, Priska, no get energy to start doing
I'm
that.
telling you.
The ones I do for Alexi's Zone, I do the same video, but it's going viral. Alexi has 31 million views on her channel. 31 million views in the past 28 days. 31 million views. So you guys can understand. So it's the same shot. So if it's not picking up on my own, I think they haven't located me yet, but they're gonna locate me soon. Okay.
But have you tried to post one of the shots that you posted on Lexi's channel to see on your own to see because this village people
I've tried it. I posted. Let me If you doubt me now, I just said that to myself. Let me even try it. Maybe it will work. And I tried posting it at the same time I post Alexi's Zone. Okay. Okay. It did not work. Guess what? I deleted the video because it did not pick up. I was so ashamed. I deleted the video. How can I post the same video? Okay, I deleted it because it's still there. I didn't delete it all. It's now 59 views, 2 days, 59 views on my channel. Let me go to Lexi.
So me, some of them is even 6 views. You say, what did it concern me? I leave her there. No, let the way just 0 view now go delete.
Shame no green you. I know leave them there. Why Alexi's Zone is 551 views, 551K. My own is 59 views. Unless it's 550.
YouTube, no well.
So you understand why I said this one is not working for me. Let me just find something. I did la 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 la. Isi Bimilade eating father and daughter. It did not pick up. I don't know what now you do again. I don't know. Anybody get clue? Please inbox me on Oyoyo's World on Instagram. Let's take this my channel to the next level. Mel is leaving me behind. Me and Mel used to be in the same category. Mel is now 10,000 subscribers overnight. You see?
No, no worry yourself. My fitness channel they the same level too. That one then they move. It be like say village people, right? They pursue that channel. I
Real
go go
village
bash for
people.
their head.
I tell you, I tell you. All right, guys, I have to call it a day. You guys are amazing, amazing, amazing. I don't even know how to say it, but we've had a good laugh. The ending part of this was very memorable for me, and that's what I'm taking home to run my days today. It's going to be busy for me. No work on Thursday. We have Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna do cook with me on Oyoyo Ndoki's kitchen. So I'll be welcoming all of you to my kitchen and everything I'm going to prep for Thanksgiving from prep to finish. And I'm going to be serving wine too. So join me. I don't drink wine, I'll be serving juice.
And they look you now, see the same why that they look.
The day I go begin drink wine, it be like say I go give Thanksgiving for church. If I see them they drink the thing, they make my body totorible. I no fit. I no
You
fit.
could go look for the ones who get low
No, no, no,
percentage
no.
now.
I've done 5%. It didn't work.
I want even say like 12 or something. They say
I did
5.
5, it didn't work. 7, I did. I don't think they have 3%. I've not seen anyone like that. It didn't work for me, so I gave up. Mel,
Wow.
you're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank all of you. All of you. God bless you guys. Real, real good. And keep doing what you're doing. Post your shorts. If you want to convert your any of your channel to short, feel free to do that. Mel, we are doing you have a crime channel. This is the
Yeah.
time. A lot of things are happening. Do justice to that.
Yeah, I don't know why a lot of those crime this thing they have copyrighted on even their shots. Which kind of stingy people with this? Even a short video now they do copyright.
On
Yeah.
crime things.
Yeah, because a lot of crime stuff now is going on this period, so I would have been posting on that channel back to back. But sometimes I was like, I beg, make but anyway, I think I will start posting because on Fiesta I have a lot of copyrighted shots there. No consign me. As far as subscribe account later, I go remove the thing. When I go carry and do. So maybe that's the same thing I will just do on that one.
Maybe, or
Yeah.
just get any viral shot and put it there to see if you can get. But that would be sending wrong people to the channel. So
Those type of channels. Because a lot of people don't like watching those crime, scary thing, disappearing and appearing today.
no, you're not doing scary again. You're doing the real thing happening, not scary anymore.
Well, now I'm posting more. That's because I've not posted my own personal video. And I sit down to film a video, you'll be hearing ghost appear, ghost thing appear.
No, I went to that channel. I ran. I didn't even come back a second time.
But
After
it's not. I used to wonder why is it that people are more afraid of ghost stuff than this
yeah,
real
no,
crime? We're talking about real crime
uh-uh.
because right now I'm posting like real. The other one too is real, but it's not. It didn't happen where like you didn't see the
You
ghost
know,
or something.
those stories like superstitious, you understand? So not
Yeah.
everybody believe in it. So that's why it might not work well with me. And I don't want something that will make me, if I want to go to bed at night, I'm thinking, oh
Yeah,
God.
that's what a lot of people used to say. That they used to think about it when they go to sleep. I say, see,
Yeah.
wahala. So to me, they put as earpiece for ear when I want sleep. I go just go
Are you
find one
kidding
long form video. Yeah. Like
me?
there's this guy that posts what his channel, I think what locks beneath also. The guy they post all this scripted, this one, Bigfoot, that one. What they call this Grand Canyon or something. What's those name of those places in the US? I used to listen
Okay.
National
Yeah.
Park, something.
Yes.
Ah,
Mel, do you know my 8-year-old
yeah.
came yesterday? That was what she was watching. The National Park
Oh,
accident. I say, what? Why?
really?
Just all of a sudden, she said, no, mommy, and I started watching with her. My little girl, I was like,
Wow.
what is going on? She was watching that thing sells. Oh, did you see the abuse? 90 something million views, 100 and something million views.
Of course, a
Huge,
lot of
huge.
people. Yeah.
I say, this is a good niche, oh, but you have to get the videos and get approval to get those videos to do narrative. It's not one channel, different people talking about it. Accident with a roller coaster, they go from country to country. That was what my daughter was watching yesterday, and I watched them with, I was shocked. In fact, fear even entered my body, say I no go do roller coaster again after watching it yesterday. All right.
Well, is this the ghost on the roller coaster?
The roller coaster. Oh no, I know they watch Go. So the roller coaster owner watched yesterday. I watched like with her, we watched like 6 or 7 channels, different channels. If you see view, hey, I say, this one is a good niche, oh. But you need those videos because people need to visualize what you're talking, not just you standing in the camera and talking. But getting those videos is a problem. So hosts, and Priska say my own bad, too bad for drinking. I know Sabi drink. I don't give up. And I'm happy, because I don't drink. Maybe that my daughters will take after me, they will not drink. But if papa they drink now, so it's not guaranteed.
Pepe
Um
said you mix it with juice. Then
uh
you watch, you don't high fall for her decks. They sleep as they do the live stream.
ah if I you see, I've told you guys what happened to me when I was trying to drink. I slept for 3 hours, and it happened when I was newly married. My husband wanted to call 911 because he hasn't seen a thing like that. Then I tried again when I had visitors. My sisters come. One of my sisters, they gave her a drink. She passed out on the staircase. I had to wake her up. So it's not just me. It's the family.
Are you serious?
We grew up not seeing anybody drink in our house. So my
Yeah.
mother did not give us alcohol. We didn't see her drink alcohol. So you can imagine, I don't drink. My sisters don't drink. Not even one person. I mean, anyway.
Yeah, my family too is me and my brother, just the two of us. That's because we used to go and sneak we're the ones that served most times because we're like the
Yeah,
younger before I had my younger sister. So they would tell us to go and bring shinap to serve those elders, those people that will come. When you go and wash the glasses to go put the bottles back in the storage room, you go and take one shinap, one shot. That's how I started. So by the time I grew up, I was now a professional.
you you
Anything
were
goes.
you were able to do that because you grew up with your father. But somebody like me, I didn't have that experience. So
Yeah.
but if I see them drink, I admire them. There is this elegance that comes when you carry a glass of wine. It's something I admire.
Really?
Yesterday, yeah, 2 days ago, I was telling my husband, you don't even try to even give me drink to drink. You say you want to start drinking now. I thought we've talked about this before.
Now for old age, they learn.
I don't know. I don't know at all, honestly. Now let me let you go, please, please. Thank you so much. Thank you, Priska. Thank you,
All
Ella. You,
right.
Peppy. Thank you, Spice. Thank you guys
Oh,
for being.
good.
It's been an amazing morning for me. Let me go look for my Tokyo before I go tell you now. When I say Tokyo, no, the American market again. Or
Don't be
make
smart in it. Go just finish. I beg, go find your Tokyo. All right.
Make I go
Thanks
find
for
my Tokyo
having
for
me.
Thursday. Thank you guys for being so amazing. Mama, let me finish, okay? Bye, everybody. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you guys so much. And have a blessed weekend, okay? Oh, boy.